Yo, it's your boy Marita, boy. I'm back up in this thing, man. Listen. Shout out to FYBJ, man. I'm back with another one when they thought it wasn't gonna be no another one. If y'all was tuning in to our live last night, we was playing an exclusive interview that I did of Juvy'S father about 2 years ago. It was never before seen. I did cut up some pieces of it and make some little short videos of it, but the full interview has never been seen by the public. And I was playing that for you guys, and we're going to continue to play that video, that interview for you guys, so you guys can get some valuable information on the Melly case. Those of you guys who are interested in the Melly case can get some valuable information, never before seen or heard information, straight from one of the victims' father. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this interview. This interview has never been seen before. You know what I mean? Bits and pieces of it have been seen, but in totality, it has never been seen. This interview is 3 hours long. And after this interview, I got another interview that I did that's full of valuable information, valuable nuggets of truth, or what he perceives to be the truth, or his perspective on the situation. And you guys can take from it what you may. I would encourage, and I'm gonna tell you what I will say too. For any content creators that are watching this video, you are free to, I'm giving you full range to stream record, use this content, share this content, chop it up, make your own videos, however you want to do it. I will not strike your channel. I will not copyright you. You get what I'm saying? So any content creators that see this video and see this interview that want to use this interview as their own content, I'm telling you right now, I give you permission to do that. I never have struck nobody's channel in my life, and I never will. So if you guys want to take this content and make your own videos, make shorts, make whatever you want to make off of it, you have my permission to do so. You feel what I'm saying? Hit that like button on the way in, and we're going to get into it. I looked over this clip a little bit, and this clip right here, he says some valuable things in this interview. This one where he tells that he says that Melly owns 100K management along with track. You know, we were some of us under the impression that Melly is under track. But in this interview, in this part of the interview, he says that Melly co-owns 100K management with 100K track. And I asked him the question, well, if that's the case, then that means that Hot Boy, King Von, who else Track got? All the artists that Track got, Melly is getting a percentage of that of the proceeds that Track get. This is what he's saying in this interview. You're gonna listen to it, you're gonna hear it. It's some other valuable nuggets in this interview as well. I can't remember, but I'm just highlighting that one that stuck out to me. You feel what I'm saying? But this is what he's saying in this part of the interview. You feel what I'm saying? And he's saying a couple more things. Shout out to Anonymous when y'all go subscribe to my boy's channel. Shout out to Kentucky Shannon TV. Shout out to T Sweezy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, T Sweezy. I'm just telling you, I'm just putting it out there with what the man say, dog. Listen, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm letting you guys hear this straight from the horse's mouth. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying I agree with any of this. I'm not confirming any of this. What I'm saying is this is what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? This is all I'm saying. And I'm just putting it out there so you guys can listen to it. You get what I'm saying? Also, it's some more stuff that he said in this interview or whatever. But I'm gonna let you play. I'm gonna play it, and I might stop it every now and then, but I'm gonna try to let this one roll out. I'm gonna try. Shout out to Randy. Shout out to Boardman Clicks. Y'all are free to use this video if y'all want to now. Y'all can screen record it, chop it up, make your own content. I'm cool with that. Just give me a shout out, y'all. Just give me a shout out. That's all I care about. I won't strike the channel, no shit like that. So you free to use this content. I'm giving y'all free reign to use this content. I know sometimes it's content creators that's in the cut, watching some of my videos. So I'm just telling y'all ain't, y'all free to use it. I told y'all I'm a real nigga, man. Shout out to Pooh Black, man. Shout out to Pooh Black. Shout out to my boy Trigger Man. Tell him, goddamn me, it's gonna be all right, ho. Y'all go subscribe to Trigger Man. Tell him too. I ain't gonna cap, man. Trigger Man, one of my dogs, man. I really rock with Trigger Man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know who Trigger Man Tell him TV is, man, go subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Just put it in search engine, man, and enjoy. Shout out to you too, Pooh Black. Appreciate you for stopping through. But I want y'all to listen to this interview because you can get some valuable information in the mentalities and the backstory and the upbringing and all of that of the whole situation. And again, when I do something, I keep telling y'all, I bring y'all receipts. You feel me? So you can hear this stuff straight out of his mouth. There you go. I'm going to play it for y'all.
I said, yeah, I said, boy, Jude, I said, boy, little lizard done came up. I said, yeah, boy, we used to call him little Geico lizard. He was so fucking ugly. He looked like a little lizard too, don't he, bro? Geico. We used to call him little lizard. Yeah. I got a question. But before that, man, like him and Chris are doing their thing, man. I promote like, dang, what chick? I like Chris. He would tell me like, dad, boy, we were just with such and such, such and such. I'm like, what? And then, man, when it first popped off, they tried to say that, they kept going to the flea market in Miami. People sending death threats, calling their phone, this, that, and the other. All that shit for days. Man, I'm just sitting here listening to what you're saying. The live that Melly, yeah, what was that about? Fake news. Fake news. Okay. He was never on his way to the fucking funeral. The funeral started at 11 o'clock. They pushed the funeral back to 2 o'clock just because he was on live line, and he still ain't making it. No, I'm talking about the live that Melly Mama made going off on SAC. What was that about? On SAC, we should get into it. SAC believed that she used to always come in and try to divide and conquer. Right. So he didn't want her nowhere around. When they on the documentary, she packing up to move into the house, that bitch never made it. SAC didn't allow it. And this Melly Mama. What I heard, I never been there. Right. I heard from some inside sources. Right. Allegedly, Melly slept on an app mattress and SAC had a fully furnished bedroom set. Allegedly, his mama was in the back room talking to him about some shit SAC did or whatever that she didn't agree with. SAC came and kicked the motherfucking door in. Say, what the fuck you back here talking about, bitch? They say, Melly say, talk, mom. And whatever she said, he went off. They say, and 2-3 days later, he stole whatever vehicle they had, drove the gift, got on his hands and knees, crying, telling his mama how sorry he was. SAC was telling Melly Mama how sorry he was. Melly telling his own mama how sorry he was. SAC is a D-boy. Not Chris. That's the shit I be talking about. Not Chris. SAC was a fucking asshole. Like, even the state attorney, between me and you, can't want his mouth fuck with his mom. The state attorney say they know why he was killed. He looked like an asshole, don't he? Yeah, God bless the dead. God bless the dead. The motive, what fucked them up, like, Chris woke up, he went ham, like, ballistic, they had to do him. And they saying, they understand the motive for SAC, but they don't understand why they killed Chris. That's what's gonna really fuck him up. Chris was like the night, he's too loyal, man. Too loyal. That nigga would leave me to go follow this nigga. Working with me, Dad can't work, but he take off to go work with this nigga. He said, Dad, man, Melly say he don't know why the fuck I'm working 9 to 5 when we finna be rich. I said, nigga, what? Straight up. I'm gonna tell you something about the younger generation, because my son's 17, so these younger jits, they do a lot of, the ones that's in the streets, they do a lot of shit, but these jits is loyal to their friends a lot more nowadays. Yeah. These jits loyal. I'm talking about they'll die for their friends nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah. I can respect that though. Let me tell you something, Spoon. My son like that. Bro, my son really they come, boy. He ain't no street dude. He ain't never been out the streets. But real, Spoon, he don't give a damn about himself, Spoon. He'll die for somebody else, boy. I promise you. If my son was a gang member, he'd be the best gang member in the world. I promise you God. Boy, he going. And he was 17. You know what I'm saying? He got a nice little outlook on him, but I know what I see him. Every time he get in a fight, it's for his friend. Every time he get in something, it's because his friend. Every time when he get in trouble, he never snitched. He got caught with weed at school not too long ago. You think he told me who weed that was? Hell no.
It was his weed.
We got him in private school now. You think he told me who weed that was? You think he told the police who weed that was? Hell no.
It was his weed.
I don't know. The nigga gangster, man.
The nigga smoke weed, man.
The nigga smoke. But the nigga don't snitch, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He going to the road with it, boy. I promise you. But damn, dog. Damn.
Man, niggas on their way, man. I was rooting for him. He was calling like, damn, Jay. I just heard that new Melly song that dropped like that, man. That was a freestyle. Like, wait till you new shit we finna drop. Like, all right. I just be up on it, man. I was one of their biggest fans. Like, dang, but Jit really finna make it, man. He up there with some star. Chris like, damn, but just saying such and such. I'm like, what? I'm tell you how this nigga, he tell me, oh, they say he a real one. He this, he that. Okay. They're like, they told me they was at some camp with a whole bunch of rap. Who the nigga was, man? The nigga came and put his hand in the bag of Chris chips and got some of his chips. And they said that little motherfucker snapped. Well, out of town, wherever he was, whoever it was, the rapper nigga tried it and put his hand in his chip bag. And got it while he eating the chip down there. Oh my God. So they try to say that one of the reasons like he got hit right. That one.
So your son knew King Von, Lil Durk.
King Von came after.
Oh, he came after.
And King Von, Lil Durk shit, all that shit is after. Mel ain't get none of that shit till after.
Right.
The Kanye shit, all that's after.
Wow.
All the shit he had, he like Blue Balenciagas,
772.
Fuck, man. One of Butter Pecan. Shit, man. He had the Jalen disc.
So, your son, biggest son, Juvy'S, the biggest son, what would you say? Would you say it was tissue after tissue? Or would you say it was the one you
Tahoe?
Huh? Yeah, I like that one.
That's one of mine, but the one that they were pushing,
that's
was
my
that he dropped that album, they say 7 days, 7 nights.
7 days, 7 nights.
They dropped that seven song, that album.
Right.
Mel on like 2 or 3 songs.
Right.
They even got a Plug Walk remix. With Melly, Chris started off, Melly, this, that, another. But the single that they were pushing that went to the iCloud and all that, Apple and all that, Apple Music and all that, was Tissue. That's the first one. The other
Track probably picked that song as a single.
Chris won signed and won $100K.
You don't think he was taking no kind of advice from Track now?
Maybe, but maybe some other niggas rhyme like.
So $100K only signed Melly.
Yeah. No, Melly is $100K.
Do tell.
Melly and Track like partners. Track can't start shit. Them bitches start that shit together.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold on. So in that case,
Melly could sign artists himself through $100K.
Right. Hold on. So in that case, Hot Boy and all these other artists that came after Melly is eating off of them if he is basically partners with Track. And what's the Caucasian boy name with him?
Drew,
who do the videos?
That cracker from Vero.
Caucasian.
Man, Christian would lie, that's like shit out of that bitch. Fuck Drew. If Drew ain't film, he's a pussy ass cracker.
Can we put that on YouTube?
Listen, he's so pussy. He don't know what the fuck going on, man. Cracker, stay in your lane, boy. You don't say none of that shit. Nigga knock that whole grill out your mouth in the dub, man. The G, Vero.
How old is he, Spoon?
Probably 22, around my jizz age.
He was a baby when we was in there. He was a big one.
All on babies, but listen, all that free Melly shit, they won't say that shit around here. No, man. Hell no. I've seen nigga with free Melly shirt on, this, that, and other. I just look at him. It be his family though.
It's his family.
And the thing about this, he getting paid for holding his tongue. Cause come on, man. They like, I said, where did they get money from? They're like, oh, he sells clothes. Listen, man, the nigga literally don't do shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
He dropped one song when he got out. Man, listen, man, he was not rapping when Christian was alive.
Portland.
No.
I've seen the song. It's called what's the name of the song? It was a nice.
He got a lot of views.
It was a nice video. It was a nice video. Yeah. That's what I wanted to know. So is he signed under 100K management?
Yep.
And that happened after he got out.
Yep.
So that's sort of like a lookout for being 100.
Yep. Why Chris and Sack wasn't never signed?
Right. So Portland was the driver.
Yep.
I'm not saying the driver, the getaway driver. I'm saying like he just drove them around.
Yeah.
Right. He was the chauffeur.
Yep.
And his daddy got shot allegedly because of some of this bullshit. Yeah. Wow. And he paralyzed now.
Yeah.
Did he testify on those boys that allegedly did that to him? Tony Henry?
Nah, they dropped that shit like a week later.
So them boys is free.
Yeah. They got out like 3 or 4 days later. It was only one.
Right. I seen it on YouTube. I seen it on end of
1090 Jake.
Shout out to 1090 Jake. Yeah. I saw it on his shit.
1090 Jake. Listen, man.
Say something.
I never ran across.
Hold on, Spoon. Say something that we can put on YouTube. Don't say that we can't put on YouTube now.
Listen, man.
I watched 1090 Jake. I watched 1090 Jake.
Me too. I subscribe.
Yeah.
But listen, man. I've been to the Shane game 3 times. He been once.
Right. 1090 Jake from Tampa, but I think he.
Listen, when I used to run across some white boys like that, I asked him, man, hey, man, where you from, man?
Right.
I'm from, he might say from Tampa. One of them from Pensacola.
Right.
I came around the corner. White boy was talking so black, man. When I came in the day room, I like, what the fuck? White boy had 4 goals in his mouth. He from Pensacola. Man, pussy ass motherfucking nigga. That's how the cocky talking. So the shit fucked me up. I keep telling him, I said, dude, ain't none of that shit around my way. As a matter of fact, ain't no gangs around here. What they at? Where I'm find a blood or a crip at around here? Come on, man. We don't believe in that shit. Boom. I thought that shit was in California.
Boom. That's why when I see, it's a good thing that I know the landscape right now. I came up around it.
I never went to find it here.
That's why when I see Melly them throwing up all that blood and all that, I've been down there. I know what's down there. Man, where y'all get all this blood shit from? It was no gangs down there. Listen, the first gang down there that I remember from the dub was BB. Correct?
No.
We were before the boys. We were before the boys. Before the boys copied off of BB. Correct? They came real close. They came right behind them. But it was
I thought it was before.
Hell no. It might have been, but I don't believe it was. It was the same time.
Oh shit. Hold on, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna claim that. We're gonna claim that one. We're gonna claim that one, bro. We're gonna claim that one. That we was just though. We grown now. But back then, the first gang was BB and the 40 boys. In my opinion. I ain't know no other gang. So when I saw YNW throwing up blood signs and all of that, I was like, where the hell they come with all this blood stuff because I know the land down there. I know the land down there. My family down there. I got family down there. I got friends down there. Where the blood come from, man? And I mean, they know the signs and all. I seen them throwing up the signs, flicking their fingers around, and I was like, "Oh shit, these dudes ran into a real blood, got put on by somebody, or watched a hell of a lot of internet that learned what they learned." That's what I came up with. You hear me? All right, can't hear me now. You can't hear me.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, I got about 3 screens up here. What those screens? Another phone?
Huh?
Oh, I got you. Hey, hey, when I seen them boys throwing up them blood signs and shit, I was like, well, where the hell they get this shit from? Because
man, they program. All being like when I went to the chain game, my first time I went to the JIT camp. They're full of gang members. So I like, damn, that shit new. So the next time I went to a dope camp, none of that shit. When I went my last time, the dumbass Jets, they grew up. The penitentiary in Florida now, nigga, infested with gangs. Man, them bitch infested, man. To be a neutron, but goddamn.
Be a neutron?
Yeah, I stood on my own too, though, bro.
We gonna do that. Cause one
like,
thing,
like me, if we was to get one-on-one and like if we finna get down to a fight, I like me. But I my dad, when the nigga finna kill my bro, my dad told him I fade 2 or 3 of these niggas, but I can't whoop 9 to 10.
Hey, Spoon, what you was finna say about 1090J though? We was on that. Cause he gonna see this. You know he gonna see, huh?
1090J?
Yeah.
I never ran across no shit like that in the road.
Come on. What are you talking about?
I never been to a camp he been to. Like I never been to Appalachia. I've been in the Panhandle and shit. Like he always talk about like some camps don't go for that white blood shit.
White blood, right?
Yeah. But shit, I can agree, but I can't get into it deep because I don't know gang politics. I'm not a gang.
I'm not a gang bang.
I can't speak on that gang shit.
Right, I don't know gang politics either.
But man, you gotta know yourself, man.
Listen, and again, I watched 1090J. Like,
I see what okay. Like straight up. Imagine. Okay, you cool. I get you. I respect blood.
Yeah, I respect him.
If he was just like he ain't have no backup, he ain't have no blood backup, would you actually see him in any kind of comeback?
What do you mean?
Like hand in hand. You let him beat you up?
Fuck no. I ain't gonna let nobody beat me up. Listen, I came up in gladiator school, so I know how to fight. But what I'm saying is,
me too. Like you thought, I did time Brevard.
Right. That's gladiator school.
I went to Brevard my first time. My second time.
I think he went to Brevard too.
No,
Brevard. Okay.
He talked about Brevard. That's that hill camp. He went to land camp.
I heard about Brevard. I never went to Brevard.
Brevard is the last step for you. Brevard is the last step for you go to the big boys.
Damn right.
Yeah. I was in Brevard in 2000.
How old you was?
19 going on 20, then I turned 21 in that.
Brevard is juvenile prison, correct? Sort of.
Yeah.
Okay.
You still go to Orlando.
Is that
they put me in H dorm, they put me in H3.
So after Brevard, hold on. So you go to OCI.
OCI is Central Florida Reception Center now.
Right. Then you go to Brevard.
I stayed in Central Florida Reception Center for about 30 days. Then they shipped me to Brevard.
Right, I got you.
They shipped me to Brevard, main unit. I was there for a little minute. And once my custody dropped, they shipped me to Brevard work camp.
Gotcha.
They got me going out the gate and shit. So once my custody dropped from minimum to custody, community, I was able to go to work release. So they shipped me from there back to Orlando. Then I went from Orlando to Miami, South Florida Reception Center. Then they sent me to a Miami work release for 2 months. Then they sent me to Fort Pierce work release.
Damn, Spoon.
I ain't had no business. Yo, bro.
Damn, Spoon.
I ain't had no business down there in Miami.
Hell, fuck no.
They supposed to send me straight to Fort Pierce. I got fucked on that deal. And make it so bad, I was 20 at the time, 19 going on 20 at the time. So I was over 18. I had size. I ain't had no business going to a youthful offender camp. But my daddy was a prison guard, so he came to my sentencing.
Hold on, Big Jane was the prison guard.
Yeah, my daddy retired sergeant from DOC.
That what Big Jane did.
Yeah,
I don't remember that. I never knew. That's real.
That brown suit he had on.
Yeah, he always had a suit on. Big Jane worked all his life, and I know it.
And some old school DOC wore that cowboy hat.
Yeah.
My daddy wore that hat.
Hold on, Chris. Spoon. Boy, we'd have picked the truth. Your daddy would have posed. If I knew your daddy would have posed.
You want to pose he's a DOC sergeant.
Right. But if you know how we would have spun it, you know how we would have fucked with you. You know what I'm saying?
And the nigga had his uniform on in the car, man.
He had that bitch on all the time. But I don't know how
Man, he used to have his clothes creased with them uniform and his
clothes. He did, bro. But Spoon, I don't never remember bitch.
He worked Monday through Friday from 4 to 12. He off on the weekends. He off all day Monday through Friday.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. So he picked us up from Pelican Island, drop us over to Fat and Juliet, go to work, Fat get mad, my daddy come to 12:30, waking us up, taking us home. Let them goddamn children sleep. Fuck that shit. He my goddamn son. That type of shit.
Damn, Big Jane.
He retired and got like 50 or 60 grand, man.
Damn.
I probably like in the 6th or 7th grade when that happened.
So it ain't no more. So it's just BB.
BB.
Your auntie, your daddy's sister.
What you mean?
And that's who that's left.
Oh, everybody. Well, you talking about as far as who?
His siblings. Your daddy's siblings.
Oh, as far as his siblings. BB wasn't my daddy's sibling.
Yeah, I thought it was his sister.
Hell no.
Miss BB down there with one of your daddy's sister.
No.
Who she was to y'all? She's kin to y'all.
The same thing to me as Jean is to me.
Cousin.
My daddy, brother, daughter.
Cousin. Yeah, Jean, your cousin.
Yeah. People think she my auntie.
That's what I thought. I thought BB was your daddy.
Me and James so high in the family tree because we my daddy's son. They think they aunties and uncles, but they're not. They are first cousins. But we so young that it seems like that, but they're not.
Right.
Like Lil Jim. Lil Jim mama is my first cousin. That's BB's sister.
Lil Jim mama.
It's BB's sister. They got the same mom and dad.
They look alike.
Yeah.
They look alike. Yeah. Who is Sammy Lee's wife? Siblings.
Wrong.
But there's another one, ain't it? She got other siblings.
A female.
Who is it?
Her name is oh man. I forgot her name. She had a son from Tampa Tech.
How's Sonya Ely doing?
I done Sebastian somewhere.
So what I'm doing here is, this interview is old. This interview is 2 years old. This is the first interview he ever did. This was when me and him was cool. The interview been sitting on my Mac just collecting dust. Just sitting here. I'm a content creator. I wrestle with myself. First of all, the reason why the interview never came all the way fully out is because when me and him was cool, when I did drop a piece of the interview, he hit me up and told me that he was getting into it with people in the community about the things that he had said in the interview, like his baby mama and stuff like that. And he asked me to not drop no more the interview. Plus, he said that the attorneys that was prosecuting Melly, or either his attorneys, I can't remember which one, but the attorneys had got to him and told him that they heard about his interview and that they he couldn't talk about it until after the trial, right? So out of you know, respect for the situation and him and me, it was cool at the time. I didn't put no more of the interview out, and the interview sat on my Mac for 2 years, right? So what happened was when I coaxed him into starting his own YouTube channel, because the things that he was telling me he still kept telling me information behind closed doors, but he wasn't my only source. I got a bunch of family down there, right? And the information that he was but I never told him about my other sources. He assumed about my other sources because I would have information that he didn't give me, and he would try to get me not to take them as credible, because what he was explaining to that Juvie might not have messed with my other sources, so they was gonna give me biased information. But what he didn't realize was, or maybe he didn't, well, I realized was that he also gonna give me biased information too, because he close to the situation and Juvie's his son. So as someone who's pretty much, let's be real, we journalists here. We done made ourselves journalists, but that's what we doing. We doing journalism. We ain't go to no school. We get no diplomas and no shit like that. But we are bloggers. This is journalism. This is a form of journalism. So I still had my other sources, and I'm gonna still rock with my other sources, especially if I deem them credible when I check out their information. So he was giving me information, but he didn't want it to be known that he was giving me information because of the backlash that he was receiving from the little bit of parts of the interview that I did put out there, right? And so I agreed. I was like, cool, bet, cool. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay, I ain't gonna put the rest of it out. So it just sat on my laptop for 2 years. You see what I'm saying? It just sat on there. So I eventually coaxed him into, I told you I had a plan. I told you I'm 100% honest. My plan was to, since I would get some of the information that, because he talked for a long time. He could talk his ass off. And some of the stuff, because we had plenty of conversations over the phone, and I couldn't remember everything that he would say. We would talk for 2 and 3 hours on the phone at a time. And I would have to get a pen and paper and write the shit down because I would forget some of the shit. So some of the things would get lost in translation. So once it started getting lost in translation, I came up with a plan. CEO mind, that marketing plan was me. I told him, look, man, we need to get you on YouTube. That way the people can hear straight from you. I think they'll enjoy hearing it straight from you, and we can tag team this thing. You feel what I'm saying? Took me a little while, took me a couple months, but I eventually coaxed him into doing it, right? Boom. He asked me how to do the YouTube. I told him how to do the YouTube. I started telling him how to set up his channel. I walked him through the whole scenario, this, that. Then when I was put up on StreamYard, because a lot of y'all was hitting me up in the chat like, hey man, you need to have one we can call in. You need to have one we can call in. If you were part of the original Squiddy, a part of my original crew, then y'all remember when you guys was hitting me up like, hey Marita, remember when I ain't had no StreamYard, when you guys couldn't call in, y'all was like, Marita, man, you need to get StreamYard or whatever so we can call in, So be real with your full disclosure, be honest with you, I'm gonna give him his flowers. Music 101. Music 101 explained to me about StreamYard, how to do StreamYard, how to set it up, this and that there, right? So I listened to music. Music put me up on how to do StreamYard, this and that there. Shout out Music 101, man. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Now that I'm thinking about it, that man been instrumental in everything that I've been doing from the very beginning. Between Music 101 and Audio Crack 22, they've been right there, you know what I'm saying, with me, working with me behind the scenes, helping me get to where I'm at now. So shout out to them. Y'all go subscribe to their YouTube channels. So anyway, Music told me, so and he coached me and walked me through it, and I kind of learned a little bit. And then in turn, I did the same thing for Spoon. I told him how to work it. I was on the phone with him, and he was working on it, and I was telling him, well, push this button and do this, and this how you screen share, and this how you do this and do that. And that's how he started his YouTube channel. Then on top of that, if y'all go back to my earlier videos, I was on in all of my videos, I would say, y'all go subscribe to Spoonful's Game. I was promoting him. This is when I had way more subscribers than him. You know, it never was about that with me. You feel what I'm saying? Because I understood what the plan was. The plan was for me and him to get in this thing and quarterback this thing. You know what I'm saying? And it was gonna work. You feel what I'm saying? Because he liked to talk, I can talk. Plus, he close to the situation, and he had a lot of valuable information that I think that the public never heard and wanted to hear. So that was the play. You feel what I'm saying? So what ended up happening was when he was trying to get monetized and trying to get his watch time, I told him, I say, look, check this out. I still got this interview that we did. You know what I'm saying? I say, I ain't putting it out. I say, but because you told me not to put it out, I say, but what I can do is I will send you the interview and you can have it. You can have it. I say, I told you I'm a real nigga, dog. Straight up. I say, you can have it. I say, I'll give you the interview and you can chop it up how you please. You know what I'm saying? And you can use it to get your watch time hours up, and you can cut out the things that you don't want nobody to hear, this and that there, or whatever. He's like, all right, cool, bet. I sent it to him. Some kind of way, I don't know exactly what happened, but he lost it. I don't know exactly what happened or whatever. So he actually has this interview, or he should have it. I don't know, or however, but he, you know what I'm saying? I sent it to him, but doing some real nigga shit. I told you I'm real all the way around with the shit. Y'all, a motherfucker can make me how they want to make me, bro, but I'm gonna, whenever you put me under a microscope and look at me and put some, examine me, you're gonna see all the way around that I do some real shit, because I don't do fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Now what we got going on now, we beefing now, so it is what it is. All that nice guy shit out the window. You feel me? That's what it is now, to be 100% honest with you. I don't give no fucks. You feel what I'm saying? Just like you don't give no fucks, I don't give no fucks. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't finna be playing nice with a nigga, and a nigga ain't playing nice with me. Nigga went on there and said something about my mama, bro. My mama dead, bro. I never said nothing about your mama. Never said nothing about your daddy. Never said nothing about your brother. Never said nothing about your sisters. Never said nothing about your cousins. None of them, because it's between me and you, player. Know what I'm saying? I ain't the type of nigga that's gonna go kill your cousin or your brother or your sister or your daddy or somebody because me and you beefing. I'm coming straight at you, player. Know what I'm saying? But that's just how. But at the same time, I understand it ain't no rules. It ain't no rules in war. So do what you do. Do what you do. I ain't taking it personal, because I understand what it is right now. We beefing. Say what you say what you want to say, do what you want to do. Whatever. I'm with all of the shit. But what I'm saying is I'm gonna still conduct myself the way I want to conduct myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I still got my core values, my core principles. So you can do whatever you want to do in this war, in this beef that we this internet shit that we got going on. But at the same time though, I'm gonna handle you how I want to handle you. You feel me? You ain't gonna suck me into handling to your level. I want to see you. So that brings us to why this interview is being played. Because now I don't have no reason not to let the public hear this shit. I don't give a fuck about you, player. You already done showed me, right? I see what you did. I see what that paperwork say you did. I showed proof that you a rat. Shout out to Mickey Truth. Shout out to Mickey Truth. Mickey Facts. You feel me? Everything I ever said about this man, I showed receipts for it. You feel me? Nigga over there just talking, running their mouth. Cool, do your thing. I am not upset at all. I'm just, what it is, Song Su, the art of war. You feel me? So if you ask me why I'm playing this interview, because it's mine. Because it's mine and I'm a content creator. What the fuck, I'm just gonna let it sit there and spare him? Hell no, he ain't sparing me. You know what I mean? That nigga over there talking about my mama. Okay, cool. Let's let the public hear what you said. Because he talking about a lot of people. Listen, this is just one of them. When this over, this interview got about 5. Matter of fact, I'm finna cut it off now. I'm finna go to the second interview. I'm finna dig in my Mac real quick and find that second motherfucking interview. And I'm finna play the rest of the shit for the world to see. That's why I told you, content creators that's on this channel, that's in the cut, y'all are free to take this content right here, chop it up, do whatever you want to do, make shorts, make videos, put whatever title, heading, whatever you want to do, put it on there. It's cool with me. Marita boy is cool. I told y'all I'm a cool nigga, man. I never struck nobody channel. I never will strike nobody channel. This is some content for you. This is a gift from me to you. You feel me? Know what I'm saying? Straight up. So let me go find it. Let me go find this other one in my archives. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Y'all give me a minute here. What that one is. Okay, that's a small one. Well, yeah. That's how we rocking. Okay, that's a small one. Yeah. Another small one. I told y'all, man, anything that I do or say, I'm a hunt it with it. I'm gonna be honest with it. I'm gonna explain it to you, back it up. What this one is? Okay, here go another one. All right, so I ain't had a chance to glance through this one. So a lot of this shit gonna be the first time that I done seen this shit in 2 years. So we gonna rock out though. Hit that like button, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Uh-oh, I done hit the wrong goddamn thing. Let me stop the share screen. Hit that like button, y'all. Hey, what's the name say? Exclusive, baby. Let's rock out. Nothing, y'all know this is a different background. He done changed clothes, whatever. So this is a whole nother situation right here. I was Juvy as a child. Like growing up, like how was he? Was he a good boy? You know, was he an athlete? You know, what would you say?
Ride like that. I was like, what, ride him like that?
Yeah. So when did you start being around him? Like when you was like 10, you said? Because that's when you had got through your issues with your legal issues and trouble and stuff. Man, y'all say y'all never heard Spoon say nothing like that. Man, y'all crazy as hell. Y'all must have just started tuning in to us. We done been back and forth for months now. Man, that nigga had a whole live selling me out. His very last video. Y'all, hey, look, listen, I understand that some of y'all that subscribe to me, subscribe to him too. Cool, do y'all thing. I mean, this is the internet. So I ain't hating on none of y'all. Y'all are free to subscribe. And it's interesting. I understand. This is interesting. This is interesting for you guys. So I ain't taking none of this personal. Go look at his last video. Who the fuck y'all think he talking about? He talking about me. Teddy just jumped in the chat yesterday and explained that, hey man, Marita, Spoon said this, about your mama. That's who the fuck he talking about. He talking about me. That nigga talking about my dead mother. Wow. Which I'm not upset by. I'm not upset by because I already understood what we was beefing before he ever said anything publicly negative about my mama. So I don't take none of it personal because I already know this what it is. Like it's smoke. So if it's smoke, it smokes. You can like everything is on the table. You feel me? So that's what it is. You feel me? But for you guys, you subscribers, you guys that may want to know a little something about the Melly case or maybe even interested in this type of shit. Hey, here you go. I'll be your huckleberry. Like goddamn Doc Holliday. I'll be your huckleberry. Here you go. Tune in, y'all. Just sit back and get y'all some popcorn. Know what I'm saying? It's going down.
Been in and out since shit. Jit born 98. I did a year 99. Got out. Me and his mom split up in 99. Right after I got out. Then I was out 2000. Around the time he won 2. Then let me see. I went back up the road July 2001. Got out May 2002. Got locked back up September. Was fighting the case. Went back March the next year. Got out in July. That's me in 03 now. Got a little shooting in September 04. Got locked up April 05. Got out in November 06. Then I was out all the way to September 2013. Then I'm just getting out June 1st, 2016.
Damn. That's a long time. So through all that time, he was
most of them high school years. I was in prison.
Right.
Them 3 years, I did 3 years. So by the time I get out, my oldest graduating 2 days later, like that.
And how many siblings does Juvy have?
From me or his mama?
Total, from you and his mama.
From me, I got 6 boys. He's the second one. I got 2 daughters. Ranging from the ages, the youngest one 16, the oldest one finna be 24. 16 to 24.
And how many children do you have from his mother, other than him? Only one.
No.
And he his mother's oldest child?
Oldest, yeah.
And he got other siblings under him?
2 sisters and a brother.
So when did he meet the other members of YNW?
Them Gifford people, bro.
So for the people who don't know, he from Gifford, Florida. You're from Wabasso, Florida, which is basically right next door to Gifford, Florida. There are 2 neighboring cities, but they're surrounded by Vero Beach and Sebastian, which will be the bigger name cities in this Indian River County. And his mother is from Gifford, Florida, and you from Wabasso, Florida. So basically, you from 2 neighboring cities. Would you say like two cities that don't get along, or 2 cities that, you know what I mean? You know how it goes. Is it straight? Is it sort of like that?
They straight now.
Right, but it is a difference between people from Gifford and Gifford people from Wabasso.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just trying to paint a picture to show people how his father is from Wabasso, but his mama
Wabasso is 5'10". Chris ain't from 5'10".
Right, and I want to understand how Gifford is right next to it, and how your son is not going to grow up in the neighborhood that you grew up in. He's going to grow up in the neighboring neighborhood because his mother is from that neighborhood.
Yeah, she's the primary custodian.
Right.
So parents. So shit, he living with her. So he from her. Where she from?
Right.
Most of my jets from where they mom from. To be honest.
Mine as well. I get it. So when did you first hear him rapping? Like, when did you first know anything about rapping, that he wanted to rap, or that he was trying to rap?
Seriously? Time he taking it seriously? By the time he take it seriously?
Right.
I was getting by summer 2016.
Right.
But you gotta think, I was locked up 2013, 2014, 2015. I got out June 1st, 2016.
Right.
So he turned 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 while I was locked up.
So when you got out and you saw him, that he had to grew up, like what was your relationship like then? You know what I mean? Like, you're a young man now, y'all back.
When I got out?
Yeah, when you got out.
We was click tight when I got out. He had no grew up now.
Right.
Shit, he old enough to make his own decisions.
Right. And
he came around on his own. Right.
And you knew, how long did you know the other members of the group? Because I'm assuming that they may have known each other for a long time. So how long did you know them?
The niggas he was rapping with?
Right.
Oh, shit. Nah, shit. I don't know Stack like that. I know met him through Chris. Let me see. Shit, Jalen from the Dub.
Right.
So I know him.
Right.
Let me see. Other shit I met him back in the day through my other people.
Right.
Shit, but I don't really know them like that. I want to hang around like that.
Right. So, when you heard the music, did you like it?
Well, what it was, I was just.
Did you think that they was gonna make it? You know what I mean? Did you brush it off, or did you think like, oh, they're gonna do it?
Yeah, I had too much going on, man. I was just saying, I said it and didn't say it. I was like supportive, but I had my own thing going on.
Right.
You got to remember, I'm fresh out. I'm trying to get. I'm 100 miles running about that time.
You trying to get back. Get on solid ground. I got it. I get it. I've been
on solid ground. I'm trying to maintain this with solid ground.
I get what you're saying. When was the last time that you talked to your son, like whether it was on a text or whatever, and then what did he say? Like, what was our conversation about? Like, you and your son, the very last time you talked
to him? He hit me up by the day before, asked me what's going on. Am I straight? He seen me snapping on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah. So he called you to kind of like see what you okay?
Yeah. See what was going on. Like, I had any beef with anybody.
And
shit.
And then how long after that did he pass?
Man, the next day. Next night.
Damn. When he passed and people started saying what they were saying, how did the people in the streets react to that? Was it, you know what I mean? Was it like when they were saying allegedly how he passed, how did the people in the streets react?
They weren't saying how he when they were talking about the drive-by?
Yes. Because allegedly he got killed in the drive-by. So I'm saying when that first happened, how did the streets react? Because
they were hurt.
Right.
Still, G-Town was hurt. They still is. They fuck with G hard.
And I want to backtrack for a second. A lot of people don't know YNW Juvy was more popular in Gifford, Florida, growing up than Melly, Zach, or Portland, correct?
That got to be a point of opinion, because shit, I ain't
Right. I got you. Well, put it this way, he already had a name.
Who?
Your son, before YNW.
Talking streetwise?
I'm talking about just people know him. Was he popular?
Yeah.
Right. Which that's what I'm trying to show people that, yeah, they were all pop. I mean, yeah, Melly was popular, but I want to show people that the other members had names too. The other members was popular too, and
but they saying them grinding years where they grinding coming to get all them names.
Right.
I'm on the road. So when I get out, they already got videos on YouTube. They already going to the studio. He already Juvy. He already everything.
Right.
Yeah, before I went, he was a little bitty jit.
Right.
When I see him in Vizzo, he grew up right in front of my eyes. Like, he must be fat. I wasn't around for none of that.
Right.
I was piping.
So when you got out.
Yeah, when I got out, he was turning 17.
And you were just cheering him on, right? Just like supporting him with what he had going on. I'm assuming with the music as far. So did Melly get signed or did YNW get signed?
I don't know their paperwork, bro.
Right.
I can't.
Right. I got you. Was Chris ever signed?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Right.
That's why I paid. I don't think so.
I agree.
Good. I don't know.
I got you. When you heard that your son had passed, what went through your mind? Like, how did you feel as a father?
Shit. Probably should. How do any nigga should feel?
Right. I just want you to express it. I know I will feel. I just want you to express it. You know what I mean? If you want to, you don't have to.
Oh no, I can't put that shit into words.
I feel you.
You probably bleeping a lot of shit. I can't put that shit.
Don't even worry about it. I just thought, you know, for real. Were they all, when you saw them and your son was telling you about what was going on, did it seem like they was close? Did they have love for each other?
When outside looking at it, damn sure look like it.
Right.
But you never know how the next nigga feel. You feel me?
Right. So this next question I'm going to ask you is, this is fact. I just want to know what happened. Did Melly attend the funerals? No. Right. Did Melly pay for some of the funerals?
I don't want to get into all that, man. I don't know that, man.
I got you. I'm just asking because they said, how you feel about Melly getting his friends' names tattooed on them after they pass?
Got what?
How do you feel about Melly getting his friends' names tattooed on him after they pass?
They was alive when that happened.
Okay, thank you. Because it was a rumor that he got him after.
The No Jumper interview when he asked them niggas, they sitting right there.
Right.
He asked who that is. He's told me they sitting right beside.
Right. And did Melly help organize the funerals at any capacity that you know of?
I know. I ain't seen Melly at no funeral.
Okay, thank you. I'm just trying to make sure I ask, because I know it's an ongoing investigation.
You gotta remember, I ain't go to Sac funeral and shit either.
Right.
His mama did attend both of them.
Right. And you are Chris's father, but you also have other children that are related to other members in the group as well, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right. So they sort of like a family, sort of like. I mean, as far as like everybody's people related to other people, and they got cousins and
the original crew, I guess you could say that.
Right. They might not be directly related, but they all have people that they're related to that they both related to.
Yeah.
Gotcha. How you been after the passing of your son? As far as like, how have you been? How has that changed your life?
I'm maintaining.
Yeah. How is this affecting his other siblings?
I can't speak on them.
Right.
We might have to add that part, but
what you mean?
Let me see.
They could be sad, they could be happy. I know they're gonna be happy, but I'm just saying. I'm just talking about like feelings. Like, are they?
Okay. I don't fuck with them like that.
Right. And they something they grown.
Yeah, most of them.
Right. Yeah. I get it.
Only like two on jitterbugs.
Right. I'm just trying to ask the right questions because I got a lot of questions, but it's something I know I can't ask because there's an ongoing investigation going on, and we don't want to affect that in any way because we still gotta see, we still gotta wait to see how the legal process go. We don't want to affect nobody's case in no kind of way, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But I did want you to tell your side. I did want you to let us know who your son is and was and how this affected you and the things that you can talk about. You know what I mean? What you want to say here?
I'll get to the whole shit.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get.
That's why I'm tap dancing. That's why I'm tap dancing because. I know how people live in this internet shit. This internet shit, this internet shit, people be taking this shit, to a whole other extreme, and
that's why I'm just asking. I'm like, man, I'm being politically correct and all this shit.
You're good. You're doing it. Look, really, people just you yourself is good enough. You yourself saying whatever little bit you saying is good enough because ain't nobody told nobody's story but that man's side of the story. And that's
what's it? Okay, tell me the story.
Well, allegedly they're saying legal documents saying because I read them. He's saying that he's saying that he was in a drive-by and the drive-by is how his friends got killed. And he's not guilty of murder or anything like that. He was a victim as well. That's what he's saying. But the state don't believe that. The state believe that he was the person that committed the crimes. And they got YNW Portland as just accessory to the crime. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. I don't have an I don't have an opinion on that. You know what I mean? Either way, for y'all internet people, you know what I'm saying. But I do want you to tell your side. I do want you to tell the people who your son was, because every time I see Juvy'S, Sack, it's always overshadowed by Melly, and it get to the point to where it's like to the point of why like they just castaways. That ain't them ain't no castaways. Them is somebody's children. I don't know what happened. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is somebody need to speak for them too. That's what I'm saying. Somebody need to show people who they were. They were not just YNW members. They were somebody's children. They were somebody's babies. They were somebody's sons, grandsons, all of that. And I just, that's why I really want to do this interview, because I just didn't like that. I did not like that the internet was making them like nothing. You know what I'm saying, bro? You get what I'm saying? It was making them less than him, and they're the ones who lost their life. To the point where I see people saying, and people are entitled to their own opinion. I don't know what happened, but I see people saying free Melly more than I see people saying long live Juvy, long live Sack. And I don't like that. Me personally, I just want to even it up. Just even it up and let the justice system do what it may. I ain't got nothing to do with that. If you get out, fine. If you stay, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But I want people to know who it is. That's cool?
Hey, man. As far as that case goes, I'm just say justice for Juvy.
Right.
Hey, let's see how it play out.
Right. What was his biggest song? Juvy. Because I think a lot of people think that, it was just Melly, but I just want people to know he had music as well. And I just want to know what was his biggest song? Solo. In your opinion.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you.
Well, I heard a couple of them. I heard Tissue After Tissue, and I heard Side Ho. I like Side Ho the best, but I think when I looked on YouTube, I think Tissue After Tissue had the most views. So I'm thinking that was probably his biggest song or whatever. Is there do we have unreleased music?
I don't know, man.
Right.
It's a bad with the so you could, some questions you asking, it ain't gonna make sense, right?
this girl just gonna start some whole other shit. Cause when the shit popped off, man, his mama them had a big motherfucking powwow, man. This right here might be a bone. That's why I'm looking at it like, man, them had it out like a motherfucker at the funeral and all.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
well, I tell you how you do this then. You tell what you
back with a video. They gonna come right back with a video. Oh, probably not a video. Facebook Live or something. Selling the fuck out. Some lawyers finna get involved. Everything.
So you say what you feel like you can say. Just you can talk.
They gonna be on that bitch, man. Before, man, I need to let you see the motherfucking lies with Jamie, Mama, and Chris. It's my old baby mama's sister.
Yeah.
And the shit they saying against me first. They saying all type of shit. Oh, I ain't know Chris. I ain't never did shit for Chris. I don't know Chris. My sister them. We gotta cut this off the record type shit.
Yeah.
Well, my sister Mika. Them. That's why I fell out with one of my sister Mika. Them had made some shirts around the time. Mika got the date wrong of his birthday.
Hey, baby. Jackie. Go ahead, Spoon. We're gonna cut this shit out.
They put all on Facebook the picture of the shirt saying that look how I got the birthday wrong.
Bring me a blunt. It ain't down there.
Look how I got the birthday wrong. That's how they can tell I don't know Chris. This, that, another. The girl, my baby mom and Meek got into it. They're working at the same job. She called the job, tried to get Meek fired, said Meek was gonna fight her. Cause Meek went over there to get some shirts for Carter, and Meek said, Chris, that bitch take this money for Juvy'S shirt. I ain't gonna fuck with her no more. And Meek said that bitch asked her for she had to pay for Juvy'S shirt. There was a whole bunch of shit, man. That motherfucker flawed out to the fullest. Me and her down there ain't talked, man, about a year and a half, almost 2 years. From that shit. Hey, we used to be super tight. To go over how just open up the door, holler at Chris. Man. Nah, man.
I think you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Sound like the beast Spoon.
Yeah.
I just don't want you to say nothing that legally.
Man, they even got the lawyers legally now that I'm going through, because they trying to stop me from getting any goddamn thing.
You gonna get some money. They kiss my ass on that.
She to make so bad. They made her go reopen his child support case.
Okay, do all that, but you still got to get paid because you his father.
But I wasn't trying to get paid.
It don't matter. They're gonna get it to you anyway, because in a civil suit, you obligated to it. You obligated just like they is. It ain't. I know you ain't doing it, but legally they gotta cut you in. They gotta cut you in. I think, but. Go ahead. What you saying?
Yeah, that was the paperwork said, but shit, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I had a lawyer and I told him, man, I withdrew mine.
Right. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you something too, bro. Fuck all that high road shit. This sad tragedy was not happen. Don't let them hoes, excuse me, I don't know them like that, but don't let them hoes get all that money.
Let me get my bottle, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. They want to see you post. Yeah.
So basically, you got to talk to me about Chris from like I said, when I was out from November 16 to September 2013. Them years.
All right.
And he's a little bit of shit. He ain't rapping at all. And then from 2016 to October 26, 2018.
That's when you like.
That's what me. We hit holes together and shit like that.
Okay. All right.
Shooting guns, not shooting guns and shit, but shoot shots at bitches and all types of shit.
Well, I tell you what, Spoon, you just started off and just tell a story about Chris. That kill all that. And then
I know the interview about Chris, but I don't be really talking about Chris. I don't got to be saying no story about Chris. I don't be on that. Like, hey man, when somebody be like Juvy, I be like, I listen to them, but I ain't that tight. To be honest with you, that's why I answer the question, but I don't want like, man, me and Chris, I ain't even that type of guy. I don't talk like that. I'm like, that's why I'm like, okay. But I can answer the question.
Right. But
like his music, if they had some unreleased music, they gonna give it to his mammy. They ain't gonna get it to me. And then we had to go through. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, I had a listen. I know what you're talking about. I had the same shit with my baby mama over here too. Bro, listen.
I just went and sent her her and my daughter them $200 Friday. And I only got to pay her $8 a week, but they made me pay her $200. I mean $20 a week. Arrears. I pay her $20 a week on everything I love, $80 a month, and I had to pay $200. Gave 2 months. Damn. 2. Damn. But I got to pay Leah $250 a month or so.
Bro, listen. I done had it bad too, bro. But a lot of motherfuckers don't know. Bro, my baby, bitch, I was investigated for a murder charge, nigga. Nigga, the cracker came, listen, boom. Me and my baby mama lived together, nigga. My son was about 2 years old. My baby, the police came to knock on my door, nigga. I'm in that bitch sleep. You hear me? I'm in that bitch sleep. My baby mama tell me, go talk to the police there at the door. I say, I don't want to talk to the motherfucking police. She say, go on to the door and I'll tell you what it's about. I say, I don't want to talk to the motherfucking police. Tell them crack away from my door. So she like, please don't talk to them. I get to the door. When I get to the door, it's 2 police. Never forget. One of them named Brown and one of them named Snyder. 2 homicide police. Give me a call and say, Mr. Blackman, I need you to come down to the office for investigation. I say, am I under arrest? They say, no, you're not under arrest. I say, what you want to talk to me for? They say, we got a homicide that we want to talk to you about. I say, ain't got nothing to do with this here. What you want me for? If, sir, you don't come down there, we're going to issue a warrant for your arrest. I said, well, I tell you what. Can I come down there tomorrow? They say, yeah. I said, all right, boom, I'll be there at 9 o'clock. I get in my baby mama acting like she don't know what's going on. I said, what the police want from me? She's like, oh, no. I jump in my car, I slide them. I had a trap. I stick in my trap. When I get to my trap, my sister stand in front of the trap. I say, Kamisha, the police just left my house looking for me, homicide attempt. She said, yeah. She said, you don't know? I say, no. She said, they left your dad. I was looking for you too. I said, for real? She said, I said, for real? She said, for what? I said, for what? She said, you don't know? I say, no. Bro, how about my baby mama was cheating with a nigga? I didn't know the nigga got killed and the crackers investigated me as like I'm the boyfriend, like I killed the man. Bro, I didn't even know the bill was cheating, bro. Didn't even know the bill was cheating. Had 2 kids from her. One of them, my son was like 2. You see what I'm saying? So I try to been through it too, bitch. I'm to my bro, and I went down there. They had me in handcuffs, all that shit. First 48 in the little room, everything.
I can't say none of them doing bad.
Right.
If they was, they probably won my jets, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, all of them got potential, man. I'm telling you, man. Every last one of them, them motherfuckers kind of defect. Woo. But shit, I got blood tests for all them motherfuckers anyway. So shit, no matter. All them motherfuckers stand up, man. Yeah. And all of them miss Chris, man.
Yeah, man.
Chris used to come in my house, man, just light up the whole goddamn house, man. When I came down there, man, for them little 2 years down there in the bottom, man, that bitch was like a party house. Him and all his friends stayed there. My son stayed there. Shit, man, that was all the way live, man. For like 2 years. Straight hands. They doing all types of shit, the fucking bitches and all. I gave him old ass Explorer I had, and boy, goddamn, did they put that bitch to use. Trash the hell out of that bitch. All I see them bitches about 4 or 5 deep in that bitch, shooting down there in the bottom. I'm going another way. I had me a spot somewhere else.
Hey, when you see your boy, living his life, just losing.
Yeah. And I was fucking with them hard because I won the round, so I just let most of them do their damn thing.
Right.
Yep, I ain't give a fuck. Shit, the rent was so goddamn cheap down there, and shit, I ain't give a damn.
Right.
I just needed that bitch to house my dogs, really. In
the backyard.
Yeah. Because I had a spot out in Felsman while I was a roommate with some people in Felsman. Nice little spot, little 3-bedroom out there with some Jamaican. I was out there chilling. Duck dog. Whenever that shit get too goddamn hot and goddamn crowded, I just slip away. and just go out there and be like, nobody know where the fuck I live at, and that's how I want. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I don't stay there, but I did.
That's where you go get your peace at.
Yeah.
I feel you. See, I moved same for the same reason. Can't get no peace. I had to get
as soon as I hit one of these motherfucking licks, I save up a little bit more shit. Boy, I'm just looking for somebody I know in another location. Nigga, I might go to Alaska. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting the fuck up. I told my sister, when I leave this bitch, I ain't coming back. Bro. Only time I come back, somebody's a death in the family. But that boy, I done put in 40 years in goddamn Florida, boy. Whew.
Me too,
I feel like you dropped me in the middle of Maine, but I think I could come up.
Listen. Nowadays, man, it's the time. It's like nowadays you can make money doing anything nowadays. Like it's like a million ways to get money nowadays. So, bro, I'm so happy that I moved. Like I got a whole new. It's like a whole new start. My kids graduated. My daughter just graduated. She's going to fam in the next couple of days. My son, he's 17. This is last year in high school. His ass gonna be gone. So shit, and neither one of them live with me. So I was living by. I had my own shit, living by myself, and I had a couple bands. So shit, I had done did my own. I had done did the single thing, and I was tired of that. I had been single for like 2 years. I ain't got tired of that shit. And I'm thinking to myself like, damn, okay, I'm 40. I'm 40 years old.
I thought you were the supervisor at a construction site.
Man, I'm cracking 5 me. I'm trying to tell you, bitch, don't tell lies. I'm cracking 5 me, nigga.
That's fucked up. But all that loyalty you had, you were promoting them bitch.
Bro, listen, I ain't racist for fuck. But one thing I know about white folks, bro, well, some of them, bro, like, they only gonna let you get so far. And that construction, that shit redneck-ish as hell. Like, I ain't no quiet nigga. I ain't no pussy nigga. I ain't no quiet nigga. You ain't gonna look boy me. You ain't gonna make me feel no less than a man. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and I'm gonna say it real. And I'm gonna read the motherfucking rules so I know what the fuck I can say and how I can do it. So I was a little dangerous, but I ain't like having to bite my tongue all the time when Cracker do the racist shit. Okay, so tell Cracker do. Cracker made me foreman, right? The first foreman meeting I went to, get with the Cracker do spoon, and I don't like this kind of that's how they play games. I'm in there with all the big wigs. I'm with big dogs. I'm talking about these big crap. They went to college and all. They ain't deep. Don't none of them swing no hammer. They just give measurements and all that shit. I'm in there with them with my iPad and shit. The Cracker gonna say, "Who got the joke today?" This is the first thing they say. "Oh, I got the joke, old redneck." ZZ Tallinn Cracker. It was a black man, white man, Chinese man. So basically, the joke was a nigga joke. They basically Cracker said how nigga died. The nigga wanted to get into heaven. They wouldn't let the nigga in heaven. So he went to ask God. When he came back, the nigga was gone. So he went back and told God, "Hey man, we got a problem, man. The dude ain't here. You said let him in." He said, "God, what the problem is?" Well, he took the gate with him. That's the black man. That's the nigga joke. They laugh and look around at me. Ha 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 ha. Here go me. That's how they play them games. So this what they did. That's why I like that shit. They wanted to see was I gonna say something because they had made me a foreman. And they wanted to see was I gonna say something, because if I say something, they was gonna say, "Oh, y'all know y'all shouldn't have said that with Michael here." But secretly, when they got with each other, they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, we gotta get rid of this nigga." That's how they play. You see what I'm saying? And I found myself doing too much of that shit. One time, the Cracker left a raccoon loose on the job. Cracker gonna call me on the radio. Hey Mike, Black, your cousin's loose down here. See, that type of shit, I get mad by. Like,
I have some comeback jokes though. You gotta have something ready to take.
Yeah, you're right. And I did sometimes. I mean, one time the Cracker say,
"No, don't put just like your mama them."
Hey, listen. One time the Cracker say, the Cracker son racist. Cracker say, "Oh, when I get here, I'm gonna fire Michael Blackman." I say this in the office. I said, "Well, go on ahead, because I done stayed up with no money to buy me some bricks anyway." Hey, look, I said that in the office. Bitch, y'all think I'm a nigga? All right, I'm a nigga. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't say that, bitch. All I came here for was some money to sell some dope anyway. I'm be honest with you.
Hell no.
Bro.
What they say?
But yeah, that's type of shit, bro. I ain't no. In another time, I'm a militant nigga. I swear to God, in another life, I'm a motherfucking Black Panther, pro-black. Fuck that. I'm talking about. I couldn't have been no slave spoon. You couldn't have either.
Man, they tried. That's how I got fired from the last job.
I know. You couldn't have.
They see me with the muscle. They try to put me on all types of jobs that involve a whole bunch of living. They feel like, oh, he like to work out or something. He got me fucked up. Oh, hell no. Oh, wait, what did you play? Basketball? Football? Hey, man, I ain't play shit. So they're supposed to pay me $22 an hour, boy. So at 90 days, you're supposed to get raised and shit. And them bitches fired me on my 89th day. 89th or 90th, one of them motherfuckers, boy. Came to word them up and, oh, man, we gonna have to get a little layoff. And you're one of the last ones to be hired, this, that, another. I said, oh.
They did that right.
No.
They did that on purpose. They did that on purpose.
Because they were going to have to pay me more money and everything. I'm like, damn. Then I went and got another job, started me at 24. This motherfucker, a week in the hole. I said, hey, man, I got to go to child support court, man. You got to put this shit down on paper. You know, hire me through the thing. We done wrote it, but he didn't wrote me none of that paper. So I'm telling him, hey, man, I need this. Man, week in the hole, week. So I'm waiting to get this check, When I got that check, and now I done worked 3 weeks straight, and I'm driving from Walbassa all the way to where Melbourne Zoo at. It take me an hour to get that bitch in the morning on 95. And it take me an hour to get back every day. I say, fuck, man. This Rally Christian, I was like, fuck it, man. I just do this travel. Man, I got that first check, man. That motherfucker paid me like $751. I went to the goddamn office and went ham. Like, I said, yeah. 3. You know, you got to put a week in the hold in 2 weeks.
Oh, so you really got a 2-week check. That week. Yeah, gotcha.
Man, I cussed them, but I'm supposed to be getting $24 an hour. They gave me I love the thing they paid me $14 an hour.
That's $10 difference there. That's a lot.
Man, I went ham. He told me, and they had more there. It was a whole studio condo. It was 28 of them bitches. We got to rip out they had them ripped out all the showers, all the dishwashers, all the sink. And we come in that bitch, ain't even no goddamn backs to them bitches. I gotta hold that bitch up, put the showers in that bitch straight hanging with no backs on. The drywall didn't even set in that bitch yet. Set them bitches up and the toilet and did that thing for 3 weeks straight. My own tools, my gas and everything. Man, I went there to get hands. Oh man, they say when they turn some of that shit on, they had a couple leaks. I mean, I wouldn't give a fuck. They do got some goddamn leaks. You know what I mean? I'm cussing. He said, all right, I'll tell you what. The lady said, well, come back Monday. We're gonna have all the hours you work and the rest of the money was on your check. He said, it's crazy. And bring my shirts back too. I man, fuck you and them shirts. For real, you get them bitches. I brought the shirts back to get the check. They be like, hey man, there was a few leaks, but man, we still need your help. You think you want it? I said, oh hell no, fuck you. He tried to get me to stay on the job too. Man, fuck you and this goddamn job. For real. I wouldn't stay.
Ain't no mouth.
They work the shit out of me, man.
Look, that's what I'm saying.
It took me so long to get there every morning. Oh, hour.
Bro. Look, I was the youngest black foreman of a $4 billion company. There only was 4 foremen, black foremen, and it was only one black superintendent. And it was probably about 1,000 white superintendents, and you know how the rest of that shit go. But I'm gonna tell you how raw they did, how so nasty they did me. So when you become how I became a foreman, I got leadership skills. If you put me somewhere, I'm gonna work real good. Plus, they got me good in the motherfucker. Hey, they got a nigga so good, bro. Listen, they had it. This is the only way they could get it. So, all right. He saying, because I ain't finna big no cracker.
Only one thing. Well, he's just known for one thing though.
Yeah.
He got his own. Yeah, he do it. It's legal now.
Hold on. Yeah, fuck up. Yeah, bro, them niggas robbed Reba, my auntie.
Not rob her, like going there get the money just to, like finesse her. But man did a U-turn in the middle of the road, shot down Oslo Road, came down 60, all the way down LA by the mall, shot across 510, coming down Sebastian, got that curve and lost control and spent around and came airborne out the window of the car.
Yeah, all the time.
Motherfucker was his ass over here yesterday.
Yeah. How he doing? Because Bill told me he had got sick or something. And they were like Lockhart and all this shit. So I never even.
And listen, if they come down here, all of them gonna tell you don't fuck with me. They're like, oh, he always on the other shit. He be with that bullshit. I'm finna fight Lockhart too. Like today, remember I told you about the James and shit. Okay, they called me yesterday, Mika and Londa. They say James was coming to the store looking for his old lady Keisha. I told her she doing her shit. She going wild in the streets. They say she got up there. Juliet was up there drunken and whatever. First they told me that Keisha swung on Juliet and poured water all on her. James came across the road and beat up. But then come to find they say she swung on James and James beat her ass. But she like 4-5 months pregnant. Tina then Mary Peterson and rushed James home. I come up there, I ain't see shit. So know what I'm saying? So then the day they said the nigga TH came with her telling Juliet, poking all in the face that what he gonna do to her if they fuck with Keisha again, cause now he fucking her, and what he gonna do to James. So you know me, I was riding around the dub. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I ain't no gangster, but them people like that, he old, man. He got kids my age, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, oh, dude, you talking about touching my brother, James. James just a year older than me. You ain't gonna touch my brother. You ain't gonna touch my mama. For the simple fact, he too small, dog. I could just push him down on the house. Shit like that don't come my way. When I come through the dub, I don't see shit. Nobody don't say. I ain't said it do go down because I hear about it does go down. But like he came up there, I said when I come down, I seen Julia. I said Julia. She say, Chris, man, you hear? I said, yeah, I heard about it. She say, but I don't like to give Julia the benefit that I'm finna come up there and say because she gonna get too rowdy and fuck with everybody.
We know.
So if she fuck with people, I like 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna come up there once or twice. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not, cause I be more on the not than do, cause she especially if I feel like she in the wrong. If she talking and da-da-da, you can talk. I ain't gonna worry about that. But once you start getting physical, so TH come up there and they time poke James and Keisha and Juliet them had got into that shit, and whatever they got into, I feel like TH ain't had nothing to do with. So you shouldn't put your hands on Juliet. Then you talking about doing something to James. They went home, whatever. But I told all these people, like, here go my number, man. Juliet, tell him whenever ever look for to fight you, tell him before he fights you, tell him to call me. Cause I'll come up there and fight first. I'll take them things. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Right. I don't care. Man, I don't care if they shoot me up or all that type of shit or stab me up. I got all that shit myself. So if I go out like that, I feel like I don't give a fuck since Chris and my daddy gone. You feel me? Then like my daddy was my nigga, my best friend. Then Chris took that boy, then he died. But I still got Marita and the rest of my niggas. You feel me?
Yeah, bro. Look. We retired, baby. We retired. I done retired in Indianapolis. I don't know nobody up here. You feel me? So look. Yeah,
Mike got me retired. I sit in my crib. I'm telling you the truth, man. I sit in my crib. I do my thing once a month. Hit me and live about, let's just say, about 3K. And I sit on that. I don't do nothing else. I just sit and play video games the whole month. I'm cheap. You feel me? So a lot of shit don't come to me. Like, I be home a lot. I will only move. I might go get me play my lottery tickets like my dad or some shit like that. Or this, that, another. Might go be with my girl or go dates, this, that, another, shopping. Or so that shit would, like, that shit like that be getting into it. You cook. Don't do nothing but send me up the road. Right. Do you cook? Because if I fuck around and lose the fight, I'm gonna be so mad that I'm gonna take it a place that I don't want to go, and I know it's gonna sit me. You need to move.
what you say, I grew that place.
Oh, hell yeah, man. I done conquered this little town.
Yeah, I grew that place. You always
I
come
said,
back.
but they never called me to Orlando. I said, well, I got me somebody that I said, boy, I would have came through, boy. So let me stay with Mike about 2 weeks. Yeah. I tried to go stay with Louis Sneed. He didn't want to take me. He was scared.
That nigga crazy. Listen, let me tell you something. Look, listen. Junior, our boy, but listen. No, you'd have came out better with me because we gonna listen. It's legit with me. Damn, I wish I would have knew though. I said, boy, about 2 years. I said, boy, I think I would have found me a goddamn. I said, boy, if I go to another town, I'm gonna get pressure. I'm gonna get the job. I'm telling you, listen, you would have been. I'm gonna get the job. Ain't no hangout spots for all the niggas in Florida. So you're gonna go to work, come home. I'm gonna go save money. Then I'm gonna meet people. They're gonna like, who that nigga is? They're like, damn, that nigga talk like this. They're gonna go from there. I'm probably gonna have a nigga feel like I'm the new nigga in town trying to holler at their bitch. No, listen. So one thing about me, I got the biggest family in Orlando. And one thing about Crosstown, it ain't bad like people say. Crosstown don't nothing happen to nobody unless it's an issue. Like you did something to somebody, or I was locked up with niggas from Orlando way like that. That's what I'm saying. That's how it is. So once I would have brought you there and say this is my homeboy Spoon, you could have went by yourself. Nigga, I got white boys, Puerto Rican boys that I met one time. And once I brought them to the hood and people met them, they come all the time. They don't get nobody fuck with them. They hang, smoke weed, all that. Lead, slide, ain't no robbing, none of that. Yeah, we good like that. Crosstown, it's a family, I'm telling you.
Man, dog, with me, like niggas know I ain't trying to be on no braggadocious type shit or boasting in them, but niggas know that I feel like I'm on that other shit. So when I come up there, whatever, Jew let them always like Meek and all of them, they always bring my Meek. Me and Meek that was getting into it, Meek calling my phone. Puss the nigga answer the phone, the nigga just tried your mama. I said, don't call my motherfucking phone. JT older than me, call him, nigga. Oh, nigga, I bring James up there to whoop your pussy ass. I said, y'all line that shit up. You, Meek, and landlord, James. You feel me? You feel me? Because I wasn't with that shit at the time. Because I wasn't fucking with them. And I always tell people when you come at me like that, when they do that shit, you got Blonda, Mika, James, me, man, I'm the last motherfucker. Not the first. Shouldn't I be?
We can rotate sometime. Let's rotate, goddammit. You run up there this time. Yeah, you run up there, Mika this time or something. But yeah, I know your mama. So
imagine if I was small and everybody was big. It's just because of no. They would never go for the baby first.
No. It'd be the James. It'd be James.
Yeah, as a dude. What?
Female.
Man.
They're like me. I'm my mama's oldest son. It's gonna go to me first. Listen, Brandon didn't never do no fight. I don't remember Brandon. I remember Brandon running. Spoon, let me tell you. Speaking of that, you remember my brother? He waiting on this Spoon, but I'm so good. He dead serious. Yeah, he dead serious.
Okay. So they say, shit, James went over there by the wall, smoking a cigarette, the niggas around. Like, all right, JT, don't swing on me. Cause he's like, James, don't steal me. James ain't saying nothing. They say, James tell me, that what they tell me. Then James called me on his way back to work. He said, hey, man, I was just finna swing on that nigga Rod up there to the stove. But all them niggas were doing up there was selling you out. Tara, Weaver, all of them. He said, Juliet could tell you more about it, because like I said, when James got into it, they were like, Juliet like, fuck that shit, James. Call Chris. Fuck Chris. Hey, Tara done jumped out of the car. Fuck that pussy nigga. That nigga ain't gonna do shit. That nigga scared to come from out his yard. You feel me? Because I be home chilling, minding my business. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? Jane called me and told me that. So I was like, shit. I told when somebody walked in my yard, I ended up putting on my goddamn basketball shorts and running to the store and one bounce. So I was looking for Rod, Tara, whatever. This is Londa's son-in-law and Jay Brill, them baby daddy. You feel what I'm saying? So James called me and said he came the next day. He said he was coming up there. He say CJ Brill, which is London. No, he see Rod at the stove talking to somebody. Say Rod see him coming. He ended up going to Jay Brill's car. Jay Brill sitting in the car. Jay Brill jump out the car, go to stand in front of the car, start doing like this. And you know me, I don't know, you probably don't know me, but Jane telling me this. I'm like, Jane, man, that type of shit don't come my way. You feel what I'm saying? Even if I ain't gonna do that, but I don't have them encounters. You feel me? So I'm like, man, I be bored. That's what I'm gonna get to what happened today. So Jane telling me that. So I said, okay. All right, bet. I said, Jane, you want me to take this shit over? All right, man. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, about 220, man, Jane, I outweigh Jane probably by 60, 70 pounds. You feel what I'm saying? Jane about 165. And Jane about 5'8". So Jane see me, I'm about 6'6", 1, 220. I feel like a beat. Jane won't try me. We get into it. Jane ain't gonna try to fight me. What? Nah. Now them motherfucking days is over.
Right.
Nah. It's gonna be some pistol shit. And then I'm gonna be the one with all the guns. So you don't want to take it there with me either.
Right.
So man, so I ended up saying, fuck it. I know where this shit gonna go. They gonna end up calling London. So I went directly at London and sold London. I sold Rod out, sold Jay Brill out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they finna come through this, but man, I had it out with them for the longest. I just not started back speaking to London. I said when my other sister died. And I wasn't speaking to Mika from the town. I said they tried to come get me and they said Mr. Richard grandson jumped on July. You feel what I'm saying? I went answer the phone for her, and she called me all kind of pussy ass niggas and shit. And I told her to line that shit up, her James and Mika. And Mika was the one calling me that fuck shit. All that shit happening around this whole time. And I was going mad at London, told London she was so false, she didn't even go to Chris funeral. Jane didn't even go to Chris funeral. I ain't even really go to Chris funeral. You feel me?
But you said
Jane,
what you already. Right about you, but damn, they ain't go. Wow.
I went for about 15 minutes. I showed my face. I sat down. I listened to the eulogy. I left.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they didn't go. Period.
Right.
Mika did. Even I dropped my daughter off, Chloe, and my son Devin. I took them and bought the outfit. I had on my brand new fit that was there. Me and Devin had the same fit. I went there, showed my fit. I had my old lady bought her outfit too. All of us went there 4D. Dropped them off, went and got me a bottle of Patron, smoked me a blunt or two, came later, walked in, me and her, my jits there. I picked them up afterwards and everything.
Why did they go?
Huh?
Why did James never go to the film?
James didn't go.
Why?
Who knows? I didn't even ask him. When me and Lonnie got into it, I told her. And she like, oh, mother. And then when I tell her Mick about it, I said, oh, I say James, she said, yeah, you don't never say shit to shit. You always talk about James, they go, but you don't never say shit to London. I said, you must ain't heard about that argument me and London just had. I let London have it. I told London about all that shit.
Why
so me and London, man, listen, from once my daddy died and that shit just happened, I separated myself from them. I'm being honest, I fucked with London. Me just left for the day. This was her first time coming to visit me in my new place. Right? I've been here about 2 months. London have been here a few times, but before that, like I called Jane today, and me and Jane talked on the phone because I had some business to talk to Jane about. And me and Jane hadn't talked since before my sister died, man. My sister them they had their funeral and all.
My other dad, them, they cool with James. Them, I had got into it with them too. They didn't call me and tell me nothing about the funeral that she died or nothing. I just had to read about it on Facebook. Because we got into it with my dad's funeral, just like Chris' funeral. You feel what I'm saying? And I always been the bad guy, because shit, I felt like around that time, they feel like, oh, he feel like he got so much money, he don't need nobody. He talk so much shit. Oh, he never talk like that. But long as you say, oh, if anybody really know me and been around me, I talk like this my whole life.
Yeah, goddamn sure that.
People just ain't been around me.
No, I don't know you. I still feel like I know you. Cause I mean, that's how I mean, cause I don't fuck with everybody for Wild Bastard, but I fuck with you because I can say I know you. I know you solid. I don't give a fuck with you.
Yeah, I be saying a lot. I'm telling you another thing, dog. Like, we gonna make an interview straight about me asking Wild Bastard questions about my kids or whatever, but not no straight Juvy interview. You feel what I'm saying?
We do whatever you want to do, bro. At this point now, it's like, I don't even know if the interview even important right now. It's not that important. You know what I'm saying?
We just do a Wild Bastard blog or something.
Nah, cause them niggas be on some other shit, and I don't want you to have to shoot it out with them niggas down there.
Mike, hold on. Just like I told me today. Listen, dog. None of that shit gonna affect me. Not no dub shit.
I don't know, man.
Huh?
I don't know. I don't put nothing past nobody. None of them just nowadays. You see how they just be killing motherfuckers for no reason? I don't know.
Yeah, Mike.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
You heard what that nigga Spoon said about the G? You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I'm cool with the G.
I know.
Listen, the G like Chopper said. But I'm good now. I'm more straight in the G. Guess what I do? I be in the G selling out Wild Bastard.
Yeah.
It says, oh man, I walk to a nigga spot. A bitch from the dub, tomboy ass bitch. She tell me, hey Spoon, oh man, shit, we can sell you some work down in the dub. You ain't gotta come down here and get your shit. I say, pussy ass bitch, who the fuck you think you talk to? I don't fuck with you pussy ass niggas from the dub. All them give a nigga like, what? I'm like, motherfucker, I don't fuck with you motherfuckers. Shit, I got out that bitch, me and Charles went down there, went to get some herb. I jumped down, walked down the middle of the street, halfway down the road, went over here, nigga had her, went on that, whole bunch of niggas like, man, what's up, man? Hollered a few niggas in there. Charles like, boy, you stronger than me, man. But no, man, I stand on my own, bro. Now, like, I don't fuck with nobody. That's one thing. I don't fuck with nobody, and I'm 100. I'm gonna pay for what I want. When you see me coming, I'm coming with that goddamn cash. I'm finna do some motherfucking business. I ain't coming with no fuck shit. If I ain't finna spend no money, I got something that you might want to purchase. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't coming on no shites and shit. So when you see me, you already know. It ain't gonna be that type of party. And then on top of that, it's so many niggas that I could just put in the passenger seat, that I could just, I'm straight. And then when my...
Who is these Wild Bastard niggas? Is it the younger generation? Is what you saying?
That's what I'm asking you. I'm like, who is these niggas? I am the niggas. Who? I'm the only one that be talking shit like, I'm the only one that be saying that like, oh, that nigga, I'm like, that nigga ain't from Wild Bastard. They not, man. I tell them like, oh, they tell me you from Wild Bastard, I say you ain't. I'll be like, he's 60-40.
Yeah.
Orlando Wild Bastard.
Yeah.
But they feel like you Queen's son, she from Wild Bastard, majority of her years, so you from Wild Bastard. Like all my kids, since I'm from Wild Bastard, they gotta be from Wild Bastard. They're not. Yeah. Only a few of them that's born from Wild Bastard. I got two sons that born in Wild Bastard, Lil Jit and Shay Jit. Both of them from Wild Bastard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What I'm saying. I'm saying I'm 60-40. I go for that. That's how I feel.
My cousin JJ 50-50. I always put up with hoes like, man, stop putting that shit behind you motherfucking Texas, because everybody know that's you. 100% Dub City. That used to be my slogan.
You are 100%.
Dub City. You know why? My daddy and my mom. Wild Bastard.
Right.
Juvy'S from Wild Bastard. Jay Thomas from Wild Bastard.
I'm just trying to figure out how many years my mom stayed in Barbados. About 20 years.
But like Queen been here at least 25 years.
Yeah. And she buried down there.
See what I'm saying? At least 25 years straight. Because shit, you probably left in 93.
93.
And so y'all probably down here by 90.
Right.
So add all them years up. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And she didn't want to leave. I had been asking. She said she didn't want to leave.
You was here before Lionel, and Lionel's Super Bowl after they thing.
Oh.
You want him before him?
Marty and Weavy. Marty. Well, I don't know, Spoon. It was close at first.
Who you met first? Who you was hanging with?
Me?
Yeah.
Rocky. You know we live next to Merle. So first.
Rocky.
Maybe Booley. Maybe
Rocky.
Maybe Rocky Booley.
You know they say he got that shit, right?
Boo Cow.
That's Mick's brother.
Yeah. Rocky Booley.
I'm gonna fill you up on some shit. Mookai, old lady, they was missing. She ended up going through a canal and losing her car and ended up dying, man. It's about a year ago. He went through some whole shit, man. He was fucked up for a while like that. Probably still live. And them Mika brothers. Mika, Derek, Mookai, and Londa just buried Manuel. All four of them went 4 piece, got all the headstones together, all of them all Manuel kids. Except Derek, other brother Lonnie, don't fuck with Manuel. He ain't want no parts of it. Manuel had 5 kids.
Who was Manuel kid? Mookai.
Londa. Derek. Lonnie. Derek brother.
Oh, remember.
Yeah, he don't fuck with him. And Mika.
Okay. I remember Manuel had Afro.
Yeah.
Manuel. I had forgot about him. Manuel.
Mookai, the boys. Mookai, Derek. Mookai is named Demetrius Black.
Demetrius Black. We got the same last name as me. Okay,
then Derek name is Emmanuel, like Manuel. But his last name, they thought it was Peoples, is Maraglio, like his mama. Lonnie, last name is Peoples, like Mika and Londa, like Manuel. Then you got Londa Peoples and Tamika Peoples. But Londa daddy is Leroy Eldale. Stickman and Martha, Stickman, Martha Bridgewater them.
That's their brother.
They brother Leroy Eldale and Alfred and all them.
I remember them. You remember Stickman was in jail all the years I was in Barbados. The dad.
Stickman and Londa is first cousin.
Okay. The daddy.
The son.
Okay. Stickman. Jerome. Davis. Right. I never met the daddy.
Stickman died 3 weeks ago.
The big Stickman.
Little Stickman.
No.
They pulled up on Stickman, the girl Tasia and Sean Taylor. They're all along with Dad. They pulled out, hit him with some Narcan, brought Stickman back to life. All the other 2 back to life. They took the 2 hoes to jail. 2 weeks later, Stickman OD'd again. Now he back to life. His whole head was swole. He said he gonna snort the shit that had some fentanyl in it. Beatrice just died last week with the same girl that was gut fucked up the first time with Stickman. Beatrice just put on Facebook, thank God for bringing her back to life. They had B in ICU for a whole week. On that dope.
And Stickman died 3 weeks ago.
Yep. And a week later.
41, 42.
Stickman strung out on powder. Stickman been snorting powder since he was 16.
Stickman was always faster than us, bro. He was always...
Stickman weighed 110 pounds. He weighed the same size he left you with. He still cut up like Bruce Lee. Fun as a motherfucker. His old lady done left him, but Stickman's a funny motherfucker. That's my nigga. But shit, Stickman snort that powder. He cool now. That's one thing about he snort that powder. He cool.
Hey, look. I fought Stickman.
He gonna have your back.
Hey, I fought Stickman. I think Stickman beat me up one time out there on the hill.
Yeah.
But I love this stick man though. You know what I'm saying? Like
That man used to fight.
Yeah, look. Stick man one of them motherfuckers. I ain't like his cousin though. What the nigga name was? Antoine. What the nigga name was?
Man, James beat up all them.
I want to beat that nigga. I beat that nigga now. I don't like
Mike,
that.
Man, that nigga there is 128 pounds right now.
That's why I want it. I want it right there at 128 because I'm about 250. I want it right there. Let him stay right there.
Man, he's super small. Man.
I don't give a fuck. I don't like that nigga. I remember I ain't never like that nigga.
Yep. Same thing I say, how 2 pounds used to beat Meek up and shit.
Yeah, I remember 2 pounds.
Man, listen, 2 pounds snap fat out the goddamn dough. In the air, kick fat, took his gun, everything.
2 pounds ain't no big nigga neither.
Thank you. 2 pounds money every week in prison. Man, I'm 200 some pounds. He like, them niggas, come on, man. Now I'm too big. I ain't big. This niggas ride pimp way bigger than me. I jumped on the scale today in public. I was 216 pounds.
Well, I'm a giant, and them niggas dead spoon. I'm talking about, I'm real, bro. I'm 6'4", 250. I'm a giant. But,
I'm gonna pause it right here. I think I got another interview because it was one where he went into the situation where it happened when they got down there to Miramar with the Juvie situation with his sack chaser deaths. And I see it's not on this one. I haven't watched this particular interview. I hadn't watched this interview in 2 years. I didn't know what was going to be said on this particular one. I was just going through my Mac and going through the interviews that I had of him. So that means I got another interview of him because I got another one where he was talking about that situation extensively. I will say this to highlight this interview right here. You know, it was said that he don't know me, right? Like, you know, I don't know that nigga whenever the issue happened. You know what I'm saying? When, you know, the beef and shit started. We could clearly see that was a fucking lie. And you could also clearly see that if you was paying attention to the first interview that I played when this live first started, he contradicted himself from that interview to this interview. I'm going to tell you another thing that I want y'all that I think you guys noticed. When this interview started, these were 2 different days. You could tell the clothes, this stuff like that, the background stuff. He was guarded. He was very guarded. It was like he didn't want to answer certain questions. I had the questions lined up for him. If you pay attention to me looking over, I had wrote the questions down that I wanted to ask him, right? But this is one thing about being an interviewer. When you have someone that you're interviewing that you want answers to certain questions from and they're guarded because they don't want to answer the questions, you have to find a tactful way in order to get the interviewee to answer the questions. And you may have to have the same questions formatted in 3 or 4 different ways and come back to them to see if they're going to actually answer the questions. But one thing I noticed about him, did you notice how many times he turned up that cup, right? So what he was doing was he would much rather talk about himself than to talk about the situation when it came to at the beginning of this interview, right? So what I would have to do is I would have to wade through the stories of him talking about himself in order to double back and sometimes slide the questions in about what I really wanted to talk about, which was the Juvy'S, sack chaser deaths, the Melly situation. So sometimes it would take 20, 30, 40 minutes for me to get back to on track to where I wanted to get to, because he was cognizant of the answer of the questions and he didn't want to answer the questions. And I knew as long as I prolonged it, if I let him talk, he would eventually open up, and that's what he was doing. But he was opening up about things that wasn't, I ain't gonna say it wasn't things that I didn't want to hear about, but it was things that I know that you guys kind of might have not really took value in. Y'all wanted to hear about sack chaser Juvy, Melly, the situation that happened. But in order to keep the interview going, I would have to let him talk and just let everything flow. And my plan was to just record him talking. He understood this is an interview. He know this is an interview. Like we started out like, look, you know what I mean? But my plan was to just let him talk freely, because I realized very early on that if you let him talk, he would eventually open up and he would eventually give you little nuggets of information that you possibly could use, or things that you wanted to hear. So my plan was to just let him talk, and then I was going to edit the interview, and some of these parts was going to get edited out. But I was like, fuck it. At this point, once it's 2 years later, fuck it, let y'all hear all this shit, because you get a real good idea of the type of person that he is. You see what I'm saying? You get to listen to him. You get to hear him contradict himself. Juliet is his mother. Mika is his sister. Londa is his sister. James is his brother. And you hear him talk about certain stories with them. We also heard him say that Melly didn't go to the funerals or nothing like that. But then we also hear him say that he only was in the funeral for 15 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so, that's what I try to tell y'all, man. That's what I try to tell y'all. If you let him talk, he will contradict himself in the same talking, in the same little sequence that he's talking. He will contradict himself. You feel what I'm saying? Just let him talk. He does this when he's on his lives. I don't know if people don't catch it. I catch it. Whenever I used to listen to his live when we first started Beef Nights, and listen to some of his live. I don't check him out too much no more. You know what I'm saying? But every now and then I'll pop in. He does watch my shit. Like he probably watching right now. Trust me, I know him like a book. You know what I'm saying? He watches. He's a very such a nosy motherfucker. He been on this live, trust me. Since this live has been going on, he been on this motherfucking live. And if I had to guess, he making him another video right now. You feel what I'm saying? But if you just let him talk, you will catch him contradicting himself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he even went as far as to how much he been in jail and this and that there. So you really wasn't even involved in the children's life other than a few years. And then when you did get around, you encouraged the street shit. That's when you was proud of him. That's when you it showed him that you was happy with him. You said that when he grew up right in front of your eyes, and him coming to Vizzo. Say one time he said this in the interview. Say he was sitting down, and then Juvie kind of growed up. That's when he had little dreads in the hair, like Chief Keef and all that. And he went to talking like a big boy, talking big boy shit, talking like a gangster. And he said, Sister Londa said, see, I told you done changed. See, you hear him? And he said, like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was happy with that type of shit. Me personally, let me tell you something, man. Listen, man. I ain't never happy with no child talking like no grown motherfucker. That's just me personally. You feel me? You're a child. Be a child as long as possible. I don't encourage that. I don't encourage a child talking like a grown person. None of that type of stuff. None of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to show you through his own words. Through his own words. He also said at the beginning of this particular interview right here, this little one that I just showed y'all, this one was an hour and 42 minutes long, that him and his son used to have hunch girls together. He said that at the very beginning of this video. That's why I want anybody that's a content creator that's watching this videos, y'all free to take these videos and chop them up and do as you please. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a shout out, man. You know what I'm saying? But he said that. He said at the beginning of the video, me and Chris used to, you know what I mean, with chicks together. He said in the very beginning of this video, rewind if you need to get some clarification on that. You see what I'm saying? You feel me? So I'm just trying to show y'all the mentality, the what's the name, or whatever. I'm finna drop the link though. If any one of y'all want to pull up, I'm gonna see if I got I'm pretty sure I got another interview with him. I'm finna look for it real quick, but I'm finna drop the link. So if y'all want to pull up, want to give a little opinion on what we saw here tonight, feel free. I'm finna search around. and see if I got some more. I know I got some more. But if y'all want to pull up, hit the link. We can talk about it. Okay, what we got here? All right, I got some more, y'all. I got some more. What's up, Dre?
Salute, my brother. Salute.
Salute, salute. What stood out to you, Dre? I know you're a very attentive person.
Hold on, man. First off, I want to say I want to plead the fifth before we get this started because you ain't gonna get me to tell on myself.
Oh, so you like my interview style, man?
Yeah, hey, look, boy, you cold, boy. You cold, boy. The way you were setting it up, I said, oh, I seen it. I seen the way you were setting it up. I said, boy, he cold, boy. I said, boy, he cold. You've been watching too much bad at Adam 22 or something.
Man, listen, this is my first ever interview. Actually, that's my only ever interview. That's the only interview I ever did. Yeah. So I think I'll be pretty decent at interviewing people, man. You know what I'm saying? I had, but it is a little skill with it though, because as you can see, the second interview he didn't want to answer shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure. I caught like 2 or 3 different constituencies said in there, but I mean, it's kind of like that when you got, when you ain't really telling the whole truth, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? The truth can never be mixed up, or you can never tell the truth 3 different ways. The truth always gonna be the same way. You feel me? So
right. So what did you peep?
Well, for one, I peeped when he was basically saying, like, in an interview before, he said that him and Juvie were basically like inseparable, like they were like best friends type nonsense type action. He said that in your interview. He was like, yo, that we was like basically like best. Then he come to find out and say that basically like he was only there for certain periods of his life. So it was like either y'all were best friends or you was only there for certain periods of his life. So like that was a contradiction. So that was kind of crazy.
Right.
And then like the whole like I remember when he was like how he paid for the funeral and this, that, and the third, and it's like you paid for the funeral, you was only there for 15 minutes. Like, so how do you know who else was there if you was only there for 15 minutes? So that's a contradiction because you don't know who else was there. You know, you get what I'm saying? So like I caught a couple things that really didn't make sense to me that I was like, I don't really know if that makes sense. But I mean I'm with it. I'm with it. It's his story, so I can't hate on it. You know what I'm saying? Really, like, I'll be real with you. Like, just listen to this whole interview. Like, I could tell that y'all actually knew each other. Y'all actually had real love for each other. But also, it made me feel sad for him, bro. Because like, it made me feel like he still kind of had that young man complex, if you know what I mean.
I didn't notice that at first, but when the beef kind of kicked off, some of my subscribers had pointed that out to me, and I started listening to him a little bit more, and yeah, I see it as well now. I didn't notice it at first, but I'm gonna tell you what I think. What happens here? What happened here? I really wish people could actually see the environment down there. I'm telling you, it's very dreary. Like it's no, you know what I mean? It's like if you live in a bigger city and you understand the difference when you live down there. It's like really like nothing to do. It's really like rural shit like that. You know, it's only a couple little spots. And I always say it's the place where dreams go to die. And I think what happened is, maybe he don't even understand this, but I think what happened is he got some kind of way he got stuck in that environment. And what happened is, I think that in order to make himself feel okay about still being in that place, he started to just glorify it. You get what I'm saying? That way you don't feel bad about where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Like if you heard me tell him, I said, you need to move, man. You need to move because when you move, you get to see the world, and you see the world is much bigger than the place that you living at. And that place right there is real small, bro. I'm telling you, got one light. That bitch blink red and yellow. I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Ain't even no stoplight. You know what I mean? That bitch, you just keep going through that motherfucker. When you talking about 510 is a road with tractors and 18 wheelers roll up and down. You feel what I'm saying? It's like a town on the side of a highway.
Yeah,
you know?
we call that little hick towns.
Right, it's like a little hick town, right? And so you know what I mean? Like they just got city water maybe a decade ago. They had sulfur water, well water. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? What smell like boiled eggs and shit like that. There, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know. So I think that's why he say the 510 alumni. And I understand people be proud of where they come from. I get it. But what I'm saying is, I think that's his way of feeling good about never leaving or never, you know, you get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure. I call it the no hope syndrome. The no hope syndrome.
Right, and then the things that he glorify is things that you write that when we kids we may glorify, but when we grow up we like, bro, like that's childish shit. Like how many chicks you done smashed, and how I'm 220 and I this and I that. I think those are defense mechanisms in order to make him feel good about himself and the environment and, you know, the whole scenario. That's what I think. Because that stuff not to talk about, really, you know?
Yeah, that's exactly what I got from him. Because I'm like, when I'm looking at the interview, I'm like, bro, I know he got to be in his late 30s, close to 40 in this interview.
He older than me.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, bro, I know, like, he got to be, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, the way he was talking, like, he talking about when he see the little jits, how he talking crazy to him, and I'm just like, bro, like, he still got that young boy complex, bro, where he still think, you know what I'm saying, like, he still think like he is, like you say, he still think he is that ninja. You feel me? Right. So
it's almost like narcissism, ain't it?
Yeah, bro, it definitely is, bro. You definitely can see that. Like, you definitely can see that, bro. You definitely can see that. Like I said, bro, I felt sad for him just looking at some of this stuff, bro. Because I'm like, bro, like you could just tell that the image that he was putting off, that basically like he was taking care of Juvie, he was there the whole time. You could, with some of the things you were saying, you could tell that it really wasn't true. That's why I put the comment in there and I said, like, I mean, he feel like he was bitter about the child support. It seemed like the child support kept him away from him for a while.
Right.
That's what it sounded like. So, but I mean, I ain't here to judge the man or nothing like that, man, because we all got our ideas and we all got our flaws. Right. So I ain't trying to knock the man down nothing like that, man. Like I said, man, it made me feel sad for him, bro. Right. Losing the son the way he lost his son, and then like the only way that you really can seem like this was the only way he's been able to cope with it. Really, like it's talking about it, just like trying to big up himself to get over it. That's what it sounds like.
Maybe you might got a point there. What's up, Boredom?
Hey.
Just
stopping to say hi.
Okay, then. What you got? What you got from this? Listening to him speak.
That he full of shit. I mean, there's not nothing wrong with not knowing what's going on. You feel me? Just say that.
Right.
You keep going on and on and on about fucking nothing.
Right.
And then you the main one fucking screaming, he did it. They don't want you nowhere near the case because they know you gonna fuck up the case.
Right.
Hey, that nigga name dropped too much. I noticed that.
Yeah.
So how y'all feel about them saying that they don't want the lead detective? The state don't have the right to. I mean, the defense don't have the right to question the lead detective again. How do y'all feel about that?
Well, you know, they just dropped a 133-page document, basically reclassifying all the evidence again. So that lets you know that they know they wrong and they trying to cover their tracks. But he gonna get right. They gonna be able to talk to him again. They gonna be able to talk to him.
Right.
That's my nigga Dre.
Yeah. You already know, Sweezy. What's going on, my
Dre,
dog?
what up, man? Hey, man. Hey, tell me where we go way back.
You
What's
already
up?
know.
What's up?
I seen that they moved the date until December 8th, I think it is, for the hearing. But yeah, I don't know if the judge ruled on letting them question the lead detective again.
Yeah,
Hey,
I don't think he ruled on it yet either, but he definitely gonna let it happen. That's why because I mean that's why he
hey,
basically
Dre.
took
Christian
Bradley.
And
Bradley
guess what?
on.
He coming home then.
Hey, Dre.
He might be coming home then. I ain't even gonna lie.
Hey,
That
Dre,
lead detective fucked it all up.
Yeah, he
hey,
did.
Dre and Boredom, whatever your name is. I'm sorry, I didn't want to be rude, but I ain't gonna lie. I just joined a few minutes ago. So what's going on with the case and the motion and all that stuff? They all just saying. I'm sorry.
They base Maria, you want to do it?
No, go ahead, boy. You very versed in the whole situation.
Yeah, they basically started picking a jury, and the judge was supposed to rule if the defense is allowed to question the lead detective again, and the state says that they don't have the right to question the lead detective again. So the judge is supposed to be ruling on that.
Yeah,
Okay. Dre, what you was saying though?
huh?
What you was saying though, Dre, about the paperwork or some shit. You said 100 page something.
Oh,
Like you know they were
133
dirty.
documents. Yeah, the state just entered into to the court 133 documents basically like evidence they already brought forward, but so they re-put it in there, I guess, like so they can have all the originals put in this time because the defense put in a motion for dismiss because they didn't have all the original evidence during the first trial. So I think they put the evidence in there again just so they can have all the originals this time.
Okay.
Hey, I got a question, Dre. So if they're able, which we feel like they're going to be able to question Moretti again, they want to be able to ask him about the situation that happened with the phone and and him lying and all of that stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly, and exactly, and that's why I said they're going to be able to do it again because the the new state attorney has already admitted that the phone records was not in its original form. So that right there, the judge is going to let them ask him, basically, you know what I'm saying,
And they
ask him
said it was
questions.
gonna be a felony if you do it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. They're going to he's going to let them. And he's going to ask questions about the whole Brady incident. You know what I'm saying, as far as like why he didn't disclose the break. You know what I'm saying, like you get what I'm saying, when the whole thing with his mom, with Melly mom happened, when he messed. What did he break her fingers or jammed them or mess some tendons up in her fingers, something like whatever
Something.
that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Hey,
Tussling over the phone.
Right.
yeah, testing over the phone basically. So
that's
like basically that right there. That's why Bradley's not on the case anymore. Is because
They're going to
so that
question
he's
her.
going to so he's going to let them ask them again because they're going to ask some questions about what happened in that situation. So he has to be deposed in order to ask them the question.
Okay. Okay. I get it.
Right, because you're the lead detective. How the freak you gonna go off the case?
Right.
But my whole thing is what they're talking about now with the second dismiss, bro. Like if like with the state attorney agreeing to that, bro, and the records was in like depending on what was changed and what was added, that could be a serious offense too.
Yeah,
Cause
they
yeah,
doing
because
them dirty, man. I don't care. They ain't giving him. They ain't doing them right. It's not fair what they doing to him.
yeah, because when I was looking at this
Ah,
channel, and shout out to this channel I was watching on YouTube called the Brother Council, and
Yeah,
he basically
I
said,
checked him out. I checked him out too, y'all, for real. So appreciate you for dropping for Brother Council because I see he just started his channel. So y'all go subscribe to Brother Channel, Brother Council, man.
for real, bro. Hey,
okay,
Marita,
brother
was dropping.
counsel.
Yeah, he gave me so much knowledge from it because he was dropping stuff that I didn't even know that the state had agreed to and was admitting that was done wrong in the first trial. Like, and then on the paperwork, he
Yeah.
said adding columns. They were actually adding columns to the phone records. He said they was actually
Added the names and everything.
so like, bro, that's crazy if they did that and didn't give them the original copies. That's definitely violation of his due process.
What were they
But I don't
adding?
think
What were they adding, Dre? What were they adding?
he said that they added a header and they was adding columns, like the columns they have for like the longitude, latitude, or saying, you feel me? Like he said they actually added an extra column. He said that the defense expert said he has never seen phone records look like that in that form.
And they were assigning names to people too.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Border, you be on it, girl. You be on it.
So
it's just I pay attention to stuff like that. It ain't have to be Melly. You feel me? He's still our brother at the end of the day. You feel me? If he ain't do it, he ain't gotta say nothing. They the ones accusing him.
Facts. Hey, Border, what you mean by they was assigning names though? What you mean they was by the messages
like
saying this is Stack Chaser?
They was exactly.
Wow. And this is the evidence that the jury had in the whole first trial. They had.
And I ain't say because I was watching the damn trial till they was damn closed, till everybody was out the courtroom. I've been watching it.
Yeah. So the jury actually had altered evidence, and they used that in order to come to a verdict. That's a total violation of his rights.
All right. And I was wondering, do they only get to take notes? Because if they not they're not remembering all this stuff, man. Do they get the actual transcripts of what was said in the courtroom?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they get that.
Okay. That's good. I thought so, but I'm like.
And Marita, what makes it even more crazier, bro, is like Bradley had to be in on that. So that's dirtying her up some more too.
They said, I did watch Brother Counsel, and he said that even Moretti had to be on that with that too, because Moretti was the one who got the original documents. They were under his supervision.
Yeah, he the one who served the warrant to T-Mobile. That's what I'm saying. He's the one who served it to T-Mobile. And she was the one working with him. So obviously they both had to know. They both had to be in cahoots to know what was going on.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll say something to you.
I was finna say, y'all mark my words here, man. I smell a federal investigation coming down on that police department and on that DA's office. You mark my words. It might not happen no time soon because the feds like to have all their T's crossed and their I's dotted. But I really believe in the next coming a year or so, we'll hear something. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
For
sure. I just think it's sad because I don't think the judge is going to dismiss it, even though he should, because his due process rights being violated like that, bro. On top of the Brady notion they already got, he should dismiss it. But I don't think they're going to dismiss it just because it's a double murder trial. But I think that shows that he's getting railroaded, bro. Because at the end of the day, regardless if it's a double murder, triple murder, mass murderer, like if you violate this man's rights, bro, like, you should dismiss the case, especially when it's to the degree that they're saying it is. If it come out to be true, they were altering paperwork.
If it already did come out.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much fact that they violate this man constitutional rights to due process, and all of the above. I mean, I think everybody, even the judge, and even the lay people like us, bro, we ain't no lawyers or nothing. We could see this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. And Boredom, I want to shout you out too, bro, because that footage that you let us see when you came up on the panel the other day, what was that for triple threat, right?
Yeah, sure. That.
No problem.
Yeah.
Hey, they were talking about it in there too. So you know that the judge already know, bro, and the judge probably like, come on, man, like what world, bro? Like, and to be real with you, that's why they put these 133 page documents in, trying to cover their tracks to get the trial still going. Because you heard the new state attorney was like, well, if we didn't get a new expert, they was gonna say how we needed a new expert because Moretti and Miramar messed up the investigation the first time, blah 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 blah. So they basically already know that. You know what I'm saying? This man's rights is violated, but they still gonna go ahead as business as usual just because it's high profile. If he wasn't a rapper and this wasn't a high profile case, this case probably would have been dismissed.
Facts.
Amen.
And again, like I say, I'm someone for the victims and the family and for them people getting justice for their loved ones being murdered. But the detectives and the state attorney done violated a man's rights to such a degree till now I'm like, man, y'all gotta dismiss the case. Like, well, you should dismiss the case. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm someone for the victims and for the families. regardless of what me and Spoon got going on, I still feel like it should be justice. I feel like Melly did it, and I feel like they should have went about it the right way in order to secure a conviction or however. But I still feel like they should have went about it the right way, being that y'all supposed to represent justice and represent the law, and that way, whatever the verdict that the jury came back with would have been an honorable verdict. But if they come back with a guilty verdict, now it's like I'm torn because y'all railroaded the man right in front of us, right in front of the world,
And so what if those 3 people say he was guilty? So y'all gonna kill that man or put him on death row or whatever? That's bullshit.
Right.
He'll be coming back on appeal.
And
right
we
now.
would have never knew about this shit.
We would have never knew.
Yeah, we wouldn't have knew until the appeal trial.
Right.
Yeah, he
good point.
Yeah, like right now, like I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like for the people who think that, like, even though we know that the trial's still gonna go on, even if he get convicted, y'all, I want y'all to understand that he's not gonna spend life in jail. He's not gonna be on death row.
He can still fight.
No, he's going to come home because if they don't dismiss the case now,
I mean, shit. I hope he do come home.
Yeah, when it gets to the appellate court and they see how not only was it a Brady violation, but it was also a violation of his due process rights, they're not even gonna give him. They're not even gonna make him come back for another trial. They're gonna automatically.
They just play so dirty. I'm just scared for him. But all this shit just make me sick to my stomach.
Right.
Yeah, they're gonna overturn this case, bro, and that's sad, bro. That the families is not gonna be able to get the justice that they deserve because they want to play dirty.
Exactly. And it's just sad, bro. It's just sad that I took this case. This 2 young men lost their lives, and by the behavior of the state attorney and the police officers, they done turned this case into a rights violation case and gave this man a way to come home. You know what I'm saying? And then what? We just got 2 dead young men. It's just sad, man. And this man, and we all know this man come home, he's gonna blow up in the rap industry, he's gonna blow up in the rap game, he's gonna get features, he's gonna be rich, he's gonna be living his wildest dreams. I want to hit one question too that I noticed that the father said in the first interview that I played. He said that Melly and Track co-own 100K management. Can we substantiate that, or is that just a rumor?
I ain't never hear that.
Me neither.
I thought 100K Track was all 100% Track.
Me too. Because I say that because if that is the case, which that's the first time I ever heard it, and again, I hadn't watched this interview in years, so I didn't know exactly what was all going to be said on it. I didn't remember everything. But if that is the case, then that may explain where all this money coming from for these attorneys, because that's a lot of money.
They do got a case going. They do got a case going on with Melly, Portland, the mother, and the management company, but I don't know what that's about.
A civil case, right?
Yeah, what's that about?
Mistaken, didn't he already have 100K Track even when he was with Vaughn, right?
Yeah, but Vaughn came after Melly. He signed Vaughn he started managing Vaughn after Melly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like that would mean what I'm saying is, does that mean if Melly is 50-50, he get a piece of Vaughn too?
That's what I asked. That's what I asked Juvy'S father in the interview. He said, "Yeah."
I ain't never heard from nobody else say that.
Me neither. That's why I want to see this.
Right. I'm gonna be real with you. Marita boy. If it come out that Melly got 50% of that, we can't call him slow no more.
Hell no. I wish I need somebody. I gotta holler at my girl Mickey Truth, man. I understand she do criminal stuff, but I damn sure would like to would be able to see some of these contracts and see when 100K was started. Is Melly a co-owner of 100K management? And because if so, then that means he's making money off Hot Boy. He's making money off. He made money off King Vaughn. Track say he made like $30-some million off of Melly, Hot Boy, and King Vaughn. That means Melly got some of that goddamn money. Now I don't know how true that is because that's what the father said. But again, that's why I'm glad I played this interview, because these are things that we heard come directly out of his own mouth.
Right.
What did he say? My fault. Somebody.
He said that Melly co-owns 100K management with Track.
How would he? I feel like okay, just because he Juvy'S father don't mean he know everything. You feel me? I feel like that. I feel like he was a part-time parent. I don't feel like he was there for him like as much as his mother was. You feel me? But I feel like his mother knows.
If he was a head of the fucking thing, they would have definitely made sure that was out.
I'm gonna call Cap on this one. I'm gonna call Cap already on this one. Let me tell you why. Because if that's the case, then how come Melly had to keep going to Track to get money? How come Melly ain't had no money? How come Melly ain't had no money initially? Right. Know what I'm saying? He would have had plenty of money off top.
And then
he just was trying to paint a picture.
On top of that,
Hey,
Marita, do you know where? And Hot Boy.
Right.
Marita, do you know what state 100K Track was management was actually started in? Because you can go look the paperwork in the
I would assume Florida because he's from Florida.
Ain't Track Nigerian?
No,
yeah, I thought Track was.
Track hates. He hates it, but
that's what I'm about to say.
He came here when he was 5. He been here since he was 5. He said that in his deposition when Marita was threatening to send him back to Haiti,
which he admitted to.
Yeah.
Hey,
you can talk to Mickey Truth, and Mickey Truth she could look the public records up from the state of Florida to figure out who actually owned it.
I was just gonna say, Mickey Truth got dope content, and she got the paperwork. Like, I'm like, how she get all
Shout out to Mickey Truth.
Shout out to Mickey Truth.
But I'm not gonna lie though, she more realer than Trench's News. Trench's News a fake ass nigga. I don't watch it no more.
Whoa.
Man, that nigga, hey, look, man, that nigga struck my channel. I got a copyright strike right now from him. That nigga, that nigga struck my channel. I had to go to copyright school yesterday in order to, I got 90 days for the goddamn, they take the strike off, but Trench's News struck my channel because I was.
You went to copyright school too?
Yeah, I had to go to copyright school.
Man, I had to go the other night. On YouTube, they show you a video.
Yeah, once you get a strike, they see you. They put it in your YouTube studio, and they'll show you that you got to watch this video, answer these like 5 questions on. They pretty much schooling you as to what you can and can't do, so you don't get a strike anymore.
Hey, Boredom, I didn't know you have a channel. You can send it in the chat. I would definitely subscribe to the show. I got a channel too.
All right, bet I'll subscribe.
I do sports and shit.
All right, bet.
Yeah, we can do. Yeah, but I did reply to your DM. We can link up. I rock with sports too. I watch sports all the time, so I don't just I do the blogging on the hip hop stuff, but I'm knowledgeable on a lot of stuff. I pay attention to everything.
All right.
Sure.
You definitely made a great point, Marita. Boy, I was thinking the same thing. Like, if he had 50% stake in that, bro, he wouldn't have been having to ask Track for no money. Half of that would have been coming straight to his account.
Uh-huh.
Bro, who is this Johnson State dude, bro? Like,
man, you know they be trolls, man. You know they be trolls. Mm-hmm.
Hey Marita, you gotta send me that interview with you. You gotta send me the one with Spoon so I can listen to it after this live.
Which one?
The one right here.
Oh, you can tell
when he was lying.
Oh look, all you gotta do is just when I start in the live, you could just replay it, screen record it, make you some content off of it. It don't matter. Just give me a shout out.
Marita, I was gonna ask you because if I could share the stream or whatever, I didn't know if it was cool with you.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Any content.
So I got StreamYard, so I bought it. So
yeah, any content creators that want to use this content, y'all free to use it. Marita Boy will not strike up channel. I never have struck in anybody's channel, even people who have made bad videos about me. I never struck nobody's channel. I would never strike nobody's channel. Y'all keep rocking. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all thing. Y'all free.
And can I say something?
Go ahead.
Now, why don't you try, not you per se, but people that's doing the copy strike thing, because there's been a lot of people within a couple of days. Why don't you write the person first and at least try to see, you feel me, at least give them a couple of hours to respond and delete the video before you copy strike them for 3 months.
Right. So
That's crazy.
I know why Trenches News ain't do me like that. That nigga, I was going in on him, bro.
Yeah, he different.
I was going in on him, so but yeah, I agree. I agree, man. You know what I'm saying? If listen, I'm gonna take you a step further than this, y'all. This is the internet, right? If you ever read the 48 Laws of Power, man, all publicity is good publicity. Let me tell you something, man.
Yeah.
When somebody, I got people that make bad videos about me, and I never struck their channel, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you let people make videos about you, even if they negative, people want to go and see who they talking about. So you inadvertently benefit from it anyway. I even hit on this when we was talking about Trenches News. When the whole internet was going crazy about Trenches News, do y'all realize that inadvertently all our platforms were billboards for Trenches News?
Anytime you click on them.
Right, he got more subscribers after we started going in on Trenches News. You feel what I'm saying?
And that's why he got a block from me.
Yeah.
Right.
He blocked you?
Think about how much
No, I
money
blocked him.
Think about how much money he done made. Just how
He might see my comment and strike me.
Right.
He could be even bigger than what he was before.
Right. Exactly. So if you want to, so I know sometimes people say things about you that may get on your skin and be negative, but I'm telling you, as long as you can kind of like, don't worry about that type of stuff and let them talk, it kind of helps you be known. You know what I'm saying? On the internet. You know what I'm saying? For real. So y'all ain't got to strike nobody channels. Let them keep talking. If you're gonna be in a public space, people gonna talk about you anyway. It's gonna be negative people. It's gonna be trolls and be all that. They're gonna be lying on you. They're gonna say all kind of stuff. But let it go. That's why a lot of celebrities do publicity stunts. They be doing all kinds of fake ass publicity stunts because they want to get talked about, because they realize that generates interest and opportunities come from that, and it generates money. So so if you think about striking somebody's channel, just think about the benefits from not striking somebody's channel. Let them talk. Let them say all the crazy shit.
Right, because in reality, somebody can report anything. So
right.
So what if somebody, they team up and everybody strike your joint, then now your page gone?
Right. Let them talk. Let them do their thing, man. What's up, Philly?
I ain't messing with them.
What's up, Philly? I see you in the building, girl.
What's up, baby? I'm at work to hell. I'm on my way out the door, but I had to hit the link.
How you been?
But listen, I've been fine. But I had to come on here about this spoon. I shared your with that spoon situation. Oh, I had to share it. I let everybody know he was going over there, and every time he was post, I would put underneath his post. He was telling us. It's the same how you did that to your daughter. I know he was tired of me.
Marita, boy, I know he was tired of me. Marita.
Yeah.
How was you able to get that paperwork on him?
Say that again?
How was you able to get that paperwork on him? He made it seem like that on his channel, he made it seem like you typed that paperwork up.
Man,
no, that's real.
Yeah, all you gotta do is go to Indian River County Clerk of Courts and pull it up. But that's paperwork real. Listen, man, I would never do no crazy.
He was moving the goalpost. He made it sound like you was blackmailing him. You was trying to clout chase off his name.
Blackmailing him.
You could tell that paperwork was real the way the letter was breaking down.
I went around him like that.
Hold on. Somebody got an echo here.
You was trying to make it sound like you was a weirdo, Marita boy.
Philly, you got an echo.
Yeah,
Philly, you got an echo, Philly.
You trying to make it sound like you was a weirdo, Marita. Hey,
no, man. Listen, man. Listen. If y'all just saw the interview with that man, me and that man was cool. We was close. That was my friend, bro. I'm gonna keep saying the same thing. When the situation happened, when the people notified me that this man had these type of charges, I went to this man, asked this man what the play was. He kept trying to like deflect, wouldn't tell me what was going on. So I went to the Indian River County Clerk of Courts, and I pulled the paperwork up myself to see the specifics, because he would never tell me the specifics. Once I read the specifics, and I read that that girl went and told the police, and then when the police detained him, they went in his phone and found them pictures of that girl in his phone, like she said they was in his phone. I knew right then that he was guilty. He then went and got him a lawyer and got a motion to suppress hearing, and the judge deemed, I even got that paperwork on my community wall. The judge deemed that the police lied and said that Spoon said that they could get his phone And I agree. When I read the paperwork, I could tell the police lied. They lied like a motherfucker on that man. He did not give them permission to get that phone, so the judge deemed that the phone and whatever evidence was in that phone was inadmissible. Therefore, they had the pictures that was in the phone of the young lady, his daughter, naked with a pillow over her face, pulled down to her ankles. That was not admitted in evidence, and the case fell apart from there because it would have been his word against a 12-year-old word. The girl was 12 at that time. You would have put this 12-year-old girl on the stand with a lawyer. He went and got a lawyer, so it would have been his word against her word, and then however that go. So that's how he ended up not being convicted of that case. But once I saw that he had them pictures of the phone, I knew at that point I could no longer be his friend. And the reason why I went to YouTube about it, I never talked about him on Facebook or any other what's the name. The reason why I went to YouTube on it is because I had told my subscribers to go subscribe to his channel. If you go look at my earlier videos, on every video it was saying go subscribe to Spoonful of Game. They still up there. They still up there. Go subscribe to Spoonful of Game. He had about 200-300 subscribers. I had a couple thousand, maybe 2,000-3,000 subscribers at that time, and I was telling people to go subscribe to him. Even so much so that my moderators, shout out to Tanel Bowens and a couple more of them, went from being my moderators and to also being his moderators. So when the news hit and he went live, it was trolls going in his chat calling him, pedo, this and that, there. And my subscribers were blocking. I mean, my moderators, who were his moderators, were blocking the people because they was defending him. And once I read the paperwork, I felt bad because I the one who co-signed him. So I'll tell you, Tanel will tell you. So when I found out, I called Tanel in the middle of the night and I let her know. She said, I appreciate you, Marita, for letting me know, because I was under the impression that they was lying on him. And then I divulged what I knew about the paperwork, and I told her the next morning that I was going to tell everybody, and give them a choice to still subscribe to him or not. But I still felt like I had to say something because I, the one who co-signed to him, the people to go over there and fuck with him. Now, some people still chose to fuck with him. That's cool. It's a free country. But that was the reasoning behind the whole situation. I was not trying to clout chase this man. If in that case, I should have just, if I was trying to clout chase, I would have never said nothing about it and continue to be cool with him and keep working the plan like we was working it. The plan was for me and him to be like Gillian Wallow on YouTube, and discuss the Melly case. That was the plan. I got text message and all that. That was the plan. I'm being 100% transparent with it. I didn't want none of this to happen. Actually, this shit happened and fucked up my plan. It fucked up my plan. You feel me?
Marita, but listen, the reason why I clicked on it because I want to let you know. See, God, you a good person, and God ain't gonna let nobody keep using you. And He just pulled the rug underneath pulled the veil from over His face, and God let you see who He was, and He didn't allow you to go down with Him. Right. That's all I can say about that. And I'm glad you did that because you was being loyal, because I was one of your subscribers who went over there and something just kept saying something is wrong about this guy. Something is wrong. That's Juvy dad, and that still don't take away that we want justice for Juvy, but in the same token, we still want justice for that little girl as well.
Right, man.
Hey, Philly Marita, what happened? Somebody called me. My bad.
What you mean?
No, what was
the last?
Look, I'm gonna drop down and come right back on. Okay, but make sure you pull me back up because my phone went low after I took my earpiece off.
I got you, Philly. I got you.
After I joined the live, you was talking about text message or something with you and him, and then you said you had a plan with him. So I didn't get the whole conversation because somebody kept calling me. I was on the phone.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, I can't remember where I started at. So what I'm saying is,
beginning.
I'm trying to remember where I started at. The initial plan was for me and him to take over YouTube together. You know what I'm saying? He was giving me information behind closed doors, and he gave me this interview. But when I dropped pieces of this interview, I dropped like 5 little pieces of it, of the pertinent information, and he told me that he was getting backlash. He was getting him and his baby mama, Juvy'S mom, was actually going at it about the things that he said on the interview. He told me they even made a Facebook post about me and him selling both of us out about the interview, saying that he didn't know his children's birth dates and shit like that and stuff like that. So he asked me, he said, because he did get the birthdays a little mixed up, but so he asked me, he said, will you please don't put them on the interview out, because the lawyers told me that I can't be doing no interviews and I can't talk about the case until after the trial over. I say, cool, I won't do no more. So that's why that interview is 2 years old, because I was doing that on the behalf of him. So he was still telling me stuff behind closed doors, but sometimes he talk a lot. And some of these conversations was over the phone, and I can remember all this shit. So I come back to the internet and some of the things I have wrong, and then we'll talk afterwards, and he'll tell me like, "Hey, no, you had that wrong, you had this wrong." So I say, "Well, I tell you what, I came up with a plan." I said, "I tell you what, why don't you get on the internet on YouTube? I'll show you how to start a YouTube channel, and then me and you can tag team this thing, and we can blow up like that." He say, "Cool, that's what we'll do." Yeah. So I showed him how to make a YouTube channel. I showed him how to do StreamYard. Music 101 showed me how to do StreamYard, and then I showed him how to do StreamYard, and that's how he started his channel. And that's what we started from. You see what I'm saying? And then one of the people in my chat one day, I was broadcasting live, and they said that, "Hey, Marita, boy, you need to distance yourself from school because he got pedo charges." And one of my subscribers named Joel, shout out to Joel, I can show you the email. He emailed me. He said, "Hey, Marita, I don't know if it's true, but I just want you to know that they talking about Spoon on Reddit, and they said that he got pedo charges." I say, "What?" He said,
"Hey,
yeah."
What's Reddit, Marita?
It's like another social media site. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have a Reddit page, but a lot of people be on Reddit and they talk about these type of situations. It's people that talk about me on Reddit. I know that because I Googled myself the other day. But anyway, so I hit him up. No matter of fact, he hit me up when the live. He saw it. He was watching the live from his work, and he was like, "Man, don't worry about that, man." He was like, "Man," I was like, "What they talk about?" He was like, "Man, they talk about my old charges, but I beat that shit. That shit ain't nothing. That's false allegations, this and that." There. I say, "All right, cool." So I really wasn't satisfied with what he was saying. So as that day went on, he kept texting me. He hit me back. He said, "Man, I'm gonna go to the courthouse to get my paperwork, and I'm gonna show you." I said, "All right, cool, bet." So he hit me up another time. He was like, "Look, man," it's all in the same day. He said, "Man, Law and Crime just hit me up, man. They said that they want me to come on." He said that they told me that they're gonna let anybody come on with me, and I'm gonna let you come on. I say, "All right, cool." So that was his way of trying to pacify me, because he realized that my energy was shifting, that I was still concerned about the allegation that they said about him. So I kept asking him. He wouldn't tell me exactly the specifics of the whole situation. Is that Philly? Somebody, what's the name? Somebody
that's me. No, that's not me.
I don't think that is you. Let me see who that is. Hold on 1 second.
Salute to you, Philly.
Salute, baby.
I don't know.
Yeah, my name is Sweezy.
Hey, so anyway, so he still wasn't breaking it down to me, and I was trying to get him to tell me the specifics as to how they had him fucked up. So he wouldn't break it down to me. So I ended up going to work. I said, "All right, I'll talk to you later." So after I got a phone with him, I went and I got the paperwork myself from the Indian River County Clerk of Courts, right? So when I got the paperwork, I didn't read it. I didn't read it then. So he called me again around about 10 o'clock that night. I was at work and we was talking about it. And I just straight up asked him, I said, "Hey, bro, listen, like, what happened? Like, bro, like, you got to tell me something. Like, you ain't giving me no information as to why these people saying this stuff about you." You know what I'm saying? And he still went to like beating around the bush. He like, "Man, I was framed, false allegations. Me and my daughter cool. It ain't no situation like that." I was like, "All right, cool." So bet, boom. So at that point, I knew then that it must have been something, because he didn't never give me the specifics. So when I went home, I read the paperwork and I was fucking floored with the specifics of the paperwork. You feel what I'm saying? And how he.
So you was waiting for him to give you the paperwork, and then you was like, "Bro, this nigga over here moving the goalpost. Let me go do my research."
Right. You know, because I need to know, because I have to get on the line. I have to get back online, and I'm gonna have to address this with my subscribers. And I need to know. So I need to know what to say. I need to know whether I'm finna defend him, or I need to know whether I'm finna be like, "Man, I apologize to y'all for, you know," or whatever. So anyway, when I got home, I read the shit. I was floored. And the paperwork, I just reposted it. So if you go on my community wall, it's the first paperwork up there. You can read it for yourself. But when I read those specifics, and I read that they still that girl went to the police and she said that he had took naked pictures of her, and the naked pictures of her was in his phone when they got him, when they actually detained him and put him in jail. They had those pictures when they got a search warrant for that phone a couple days later. Those pictures were in that phone of what the same way she said. her naked with a pillow over her head, with her clothes, her laid back on the bed with her clothes down to her ankles. You know what I'm saying?
So it wasn't Juvy's sister, right? It was another
Yeah.
girl.
No, it was Juvy's sister because they got the same father.
Wait, I thought he got another daughter. Or that's
He
his own
do.
cousin.
It's the other daughter. He got a daughter from he got a daughter from Portland's mom.
Portland moms, yeah, I know that.
It wasn't her. It was his other daughter. From her mother is passed away. Her mother died when she was 5, and he did this to her.
Portland's sister looked like him the most.
Right, and he did this to this girl when she was 12. I'm gonna show you how even much so the police had him right.
What the girl look like?
I don't know. Well, he posted a picture of her, so I think it's a picture of her on his community wall. When the allegations and all that shit happened, he posted a picture with her saying that me and my daughter cool. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what their relationship is now, but he posted a picture with her trying to say that like they had done smoothed everything over. But I'm gonna show you how the police even had him dead to rights. When they got the phone, they called the girl and her auntie back to the police precinct, and they asked her to identify herself on the phone, on the pictures. She said, "Yeah, that's me." They say, "Can you produce the clothes that you had on at this time in this picture?" They went back home, got the clothes, brought the clothes back to the police precinct. She had every stitch of the clothing that she had in that goddamn video. In the picture. The only reason why he beat that case is because he had a motion to suppress hearing, and the police and the judge agreed that the police legally searched the phone, obtained the phone. The police said
Mary, did you say something about that the police didn't have permission to take a phone?
They didn't. I'm gonna tell you some real talk. You know, I keep it real. When I read that paperwork, go read it yourself. When I read that paperwork, I realized that the police lied. I said, "Oh, this is a motherfucking lie right here." You can read the paperwork and tell the police lied. The police said that he told them that it was some people that was harassing him, and he had videos of them on his phone, and they could get the phone to see the videos in the phone, right? So the police saying that he gave them the phone, and when he gave them the phone, they went through the phone and found the pictures of the girl. That was a lie. He never told them none of that. I'm gonna be real. He never told them that. They did that because they knew that little lady said those pictures was in that phone, and they wanted to have an excuse in order to obtain the phone. The judge deemed that if he knew he had child pornography in his phone, that a reasonable person wouldn't have gave the police permission to take the phone, and that's how he beat the motion to suppress. That's how he won the motion to suppress, and that's how they threw the phone out. And at that point, the case fell apart because it would only be his word against a 12-year-old's word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They made it seem like you was fake crying and shit.
Bro, you just heard how I ran all that whole story off. Now ask yourself, do that sound like I lied?
No.
No. And
that sounds logical, but I was trying to figure out how he beat it.
And the paperwork on the wall, he won a motion to suppress hearing. Hell, I don't beat weed charges like that. Police found weed in my pocket, nigga. I ended up going to get a motion to suppress hearing, and they deemed that the police had no right to stop me and search me. They threw weed out, and I beat the charge. That's how he beat his.
And Marita, you know what? Marita, another reason why he can't sit here and lie and say the paperwork is fake, because if you look at the paperwork, you can see the ain't it the state
stamp was on here.
Yeah.
And the case number, right?
Yeah. Look, all you gotta do, I promise you, I had some of my subscribers, I told them, I say, look, y'all go look it up for yourself. They went and looked it up and found it. All you gotta do is go to Indian River County Clerk of Courts. It's right there. Yeah.
But let me say this. He using his son's situation to be on YouTube, because now it's not even about Juvy. Yes, it's not even about Juvy now. It's about him. Like, I'm like, oh my God, are we really doing this? You build the people in, and now it's about you, your music, and I'm like, I always had a feeling that he was not as close to Juvy as he was trying to portray himself to be.
And then he don't really got any. He don't really got any pictures of him. He got pictures of him when he was older.
No.
When I saw he posted that video of Melly by himself, I was floored. I was like, what the fuck?
Clout chasing. And see, when you read that the other night, I was at work when you was reading that paperwork, when you said that he was a snitch. And
Yeah,
I said, I'll be damned. He the one who put that Juvie was asleep, because I was trying to figure out where did they get this information that they were asleep, because nowhere during the trial that I heard they were asleep.
right.
Remember, we would kept going through this. Me and you was on the live that day, and I kept
Yeah,
saying, "Wait a minute, how can the seats? Because they gonna make it to fit
Hey,
their
Marita.
narrative."
Hey, Philly, how did you know they had their shoes off? How you know they were asleep if you weren't there?
That's what I'm saying. He was making stuff up. He threw that out there because nobody else know that information,
and
And
then
and
then,
he was
and
not
then,
there.
why is he talking about ongoing case?
he said that Melly and what's the name never went to the funeral, but then in this interview we just heard him say that he was only there 15 minutes and none of his siblings went to the funeral. He said his brother, his sister, his other sister, and what I mean the
For
father.
Julie?
No, the father. The
Oh, he
father
talking about
said,
spoon siblings.
yeah, he said none of his siblings went to the funeral. He said that in the interview. Out his own mouth.
Yeah,
I had forgotten that he said that.
He
But this
did.
And
yeah, but
that time
see, he forgot to tell everybody. He forgot to tell everybody that Melly paid for the funeral. Melly dressed him for the funeral.
Man,
He
listen.
he left all that out. He left all that out.
he did
He
say Melly
talking
dressed
about
him.
he talking
And
about
Marita boy, you can't get around that stamp
he
though.
gave
That
second
time
them
stamp right there.
he
right.
gave second them 20 racks and he gave Juvie them 10 racks. Track and Jamie.
No, listen. This is the whole thing. The money situation. If y'all listen to I followed the trial. He threw the money thing out because, like I said, if they got a contract, you can't just say, I'm going to give you this, because that's just a verbal contract. You understand what I'm saying? In this situation, it should be a contract to state, especially if you sue them for $10 million. You know what I mean? Like, what did they do? And I like Juvie, and well, I don't know about Sack Chaser. I ain't going to tell no lie about that, because I done heard some things about Sack, too. But Juvie was a good kid, but you can't sit and say, I'm going to sue for $10 million. Hold up. What did they do to earn $10 million other than dance? Because Melly was a star. Regardless of how y'all started out, he was signed to someone. They was not.
Hey, look right
You
here.
see what I'm saying?
Look
And then
right.
Philly, he made it sound like it's Melly fault that Juvie and Sack didn't blow up. He made it sound like it was Melly fault. But Melly didn't really get big until after he got out. Like Melly was starting to get big when he made a song with Kanye West and T Grizzly and shit.
No,
And then he
Melly
got
got
locked
big
up.
when he made that song, Murder on My Mind. And he did that song in jail. He did not do that song with Juvie and them. Murder on My Mind was done in jail.
Hey,
He wrote
look.
that song in jail.
Hey, look.
And
Hey,
then
look.
and then Spoon said Murder on the Mind was about Juvie and Sack. But then
Hey,
the song came out 5
No, it
years ago.
wasn't.
hey,
A
look.
lie.
That song.
Hey, look. I'm gonna read some of this. I'm gonna blurt out it's a trigger warning. Everything, and this is under fair use. You know what I'm saying? This is public record. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna pause on the messed up parts, but I want y'all to read this shit. I'm gonna read it to you. It say Detective Shepard spoke with LL. LL is the victim. In the presence of the victim's advocate, LL advised Christopher Thomas told her that he was going to start treating her like she was older. LL advised that she went over to Christopher Thomas' residence on Sunday, September 8, 2013. According to LL, Christopher Thomas asked her if she smoked while they were at his house. LL told him that she was on probation. At that point, he gave her marijuana. See what I'm saying? And they began smoking it. While they were smoking marijuana, Christopher asked LL if she wanted to make money. LL advised she thought he wanted her to go to the store, buy something, and she would be able to keep the money left over. LL reluctantly agreed, and Christopher Thomas explained to her that he was going to sell an unknown white male a bag of white stuff. Christopher Thomas further explained that the unknown male owned stores in Sebastian. Christopher Thomas further advised LL she would sit in the corner and he wanted to look at her while he gets high for eye candy. Christopher Thomas told LL he wanted to send the unknown white male a picture of her. LL thought he wanted a picture of her face, so she asked Christopher Thomas if she should smile. At that point, Christopher Thomas told LL to lie back on the bed. LL stated Christopher Thomas then took off her panties pants and he lifted up her shirt, exposing her. You know what I'm talking about? LL explained Christopher Thomas then put a pillow over her face and she just held there. At that point, Christopher Thomas began taking pictures of her with his cell phone. LL advised Christopher Thomas then sent the pictures he took to the unknown white male. LL said that Christopher Thomas told her he never seen anything like that, and he referred to her physically growing up. LL advised that Christopher Thomas tried to take 3 photos, however, only took 1 photo, which he sent to the unknown male. LL described Christopher Thomas' cell phone as a black touch screen. LL said that the unknown male responded back to Christopher Thomas. LL further advised Christopher Thomas started touching her vajayjay and on the outside. LL said that Christopher Thomas told her that he never expected to do that, and he asked if he could keep going. Christopher Thomas then asked LL, then also asked if he kept touching her. Was she going to tell? Hold on, I'm gonna try to tell you this shit. What is that? Hold on. Was she going to tell? Okay. Okay. What's she going to tell? Hold on. Okay, whatever. When Christopher Thomas put his hands out of pants, then put his finger inside of her JJ. Okay. Tell.
That was enough right there, because that's your daughter. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If you can't, this is your daughter. This ain't no stranger. This is your daughter. She's 12 years old. She already lost her mother. And then you turn around and do something like that. You supposed to protect her. She
Hold
done
on.
been through enough.
Now I want to show you what got me, what was clinching for me, why I knew I couldn't fuck with him no more. It say later that night, Christopher Thomas was stopped at a traffic stop and his cellular phone was seized for adventure purposes. On Monday, September 16, 2013, I was able to obtain a search warrant for Christopher Thomas' black AT&T Mobility Highway smartphone that as seized from his persons. On Tuesday, September 17, 2013, forensic detective Scott processed said cell phone and located 3 photos believed to be that of the victim. Later that afternoon, LL, which is the victim, came to the IRCSO Criminal Investigation Section to meet with me along with a victim's advocate. During the interview, Detective Scott showed LL the 3 recovered photos from Christopher Thomas's cellular phone. LL identified all 3 photos being the photos that were taken of her. The victim provided the clothing she was wearing the day of the incident. LL was wearing a red t-shirt that said Vero, gray sweatpants, green underwear, and a leopard print bra. Okay, now so what else is it? So when I read that, how the fuck the picture get in your phone, homeboy?
He took her.
Okay then. So
You're
all the
clout chasing. It's fake. That's what he said.
So all them people saying I'm hating, what the fuck is this?
Really, he said you clout chasing.
Right. So what is this?
Marita, you know what they're gonna say,
Marita,
right?
you bigger than him?
You can't
Marita, you bigger than him.
you can't believe the paperwork. They lied on him. You can't believe the paperwork.
Well, how they get the pictures in the phone? I might have could have went with that if the pictures ain't getting the phone. How they get the pictures? The pictures did it for me.
Ain't no way around that.
The clothes did it for me. When she brought the clothes and they did the same exact set of clothes. That right there is enough proof whether they charged him or not. You did that. You know what I mean? You got to be watched around other kids. If you do it to yours, you'll do it to somebody else's. I'm a mother. You can't see and tell me that this is all fake. You cannot piss on me and tell me it's rain.
And my thing is with the way he did it with the pillow and all of that shit, that don't sound like that was his first time. Like he knew what he was doing. You feel me? Now I'm finna go to the motions to suppress because I posted that too. The motions
Marita, he already told him himself too.
Yeah.
You called it and you didn't even know when he was doing that interview when he said that him and Juvy used to choo
with women, with girls.
Exactly. So that let you know that he was into the whole underage right there. Because Juvy
wait. Hey, Dre, what did he say him and Juvy used to do?
Run trains on girls.
What? I didn't catch that.
Yeah, he said that in this interview.
Wait. Check this out.
Y'all.
Didn't Juby die when he was like 17, 18? How is that possible?
I think it was like 19, 20, somewhere for that 19, 20.
Yeah, he was 19. Yeah, he was 19.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Juvie ain't knocked no 20 or 21-year-olds, but come on, bro. Juvie was a minor, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he went. I mean, it stands us to believe that the girls that they was doing it with was very young.
Okay.
But this,
was.
but
I don't. Hey, Marita, you remember in the other video, he told the story of how he came home and they had all the youngest down there.
Exactly.
So I mean, remember because he was mad because they had the youngest down there.
Right. I want to see. I'm trying to. Okay, so I think it's another one. Okay, so yeah, this it right here. What happened to my screen? Okay. I want to show how this is the motion to suppress. Where the rest of the motherfucker at? Damn, I don't know what's up with my screen, but this is the most. Okay, I see what happened here. Damn, I think I went back. Okay, yeah. But anyway, the motion to suppress on my community wall too. You just got to scroll down a little bit. I should repost it for y'all. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna repost it. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying, man. I don't be lying on these motherfucking people, man. You know what I'm saying? But that was why I stopped being cool with him, and everything else happened after that. Him going on there talking shit about me, him saying whatever he was saying about me, he don't know me, this, I'm a clout chaser,
He said he haven't seen you since y'all was in middle school. He don't know you like that. He was never around you.
Bro, I done seen this man multiple
It don't
times.
listen. One thing for sure and two things for certain. You ain't got to be around a person to read the paperwork. That's a poor excuse to say why you did what you did. That flies over my head. You trying to digest why you did what you did. I don't know him. Whether you know him or not, is this paperwork right? You know what I'm saying?
Marita, I found him from you.
Right.
I seen every time I watch Law and Crime, your live pop up.
Right.
And then I seen you did an interview with him. I said, "Oh, Juvie found it?" I said, "Oh, for sure."
Right.
And then I seen that he had a channel, and I subscribed to him.
Right. And see, that's what I'm saying. That was what we was planning to do. You like until this bombshell dropped in my damn lap. You feel me? But this is
I remember that day when you were reading it and you were crying. I said, "This is true," because ain't nobody gonna get this emotional for nothing. This is true.
Okay, so here we go right here. Order and grant motion to suppress evidence. This is how he beat the charge. This is how he beat it. I'm gonna show you what see the defense motion to suppress evidence is hereby granted. You hear it? Evidence of the cell phone or its contents will not be permitted to be introduced in evidence in any trial of this case. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I don't be lying, bro. I tell y'all, I like the judge, women, and the police, and my lawyer.
So hey Marita, so I guess that's fake too then.
Yeah, I guess so. But I tell you what they can do. They can just go to any River County Clerk of Courts and pull it up. This right there. It's right there. It's right there.
Well, I show every time he posts something on his little thing and it come across my thing, I will go right underneath there and tell him you are a pedophile. You a pedo. You need to get on over there. It's a shame what you did to your daughter. I sure would. I know he was like, I hate this bitch. But excuse my language, but I sure did. I went on there every chance I got. Every time he went up there, as soon as I seen it, I put on it because I just don't get. I'm a mother. I am a mother, and for you to do that to your child, I can't sit here and be sympathetic towards you about one child and not the other. Now, as far as Juvy's mom go, my heart go out to her because she's his mother. But for him, I had no sympathy for you because you did what you did to your daughter. And not only that, you supposed to be you the father, you the protector. How do you do that to your daughter?
Her mama
knowing that her mother's not here.
Her mama
Yeah.
Look, the judge say, I am finding as a matter of law that the defendant's cell phone was seized without warrant. The state of Florida has failed to establish by a preponderance of evidence any exception to the warrant required that would permit a valid legal seizure of the phone. Therefore, it is therefore ordered and adjudged as follows. The defendant's motion to suppress evidence is hereby granted. The evidence of the cell phone or its contents will not be permitted to be introduced into evidence in any trial of this case. Done and ordered 11th day of 2014 in Vero Beach, Indian River County. Judge Robert E. Pegg. Come on, man. Put some respect on my name. I don't lie on people.
Hey, pull it down a little bit. Pull the paperwork down just a little bit more. That seal right there, that right there, you consider that the seal too. That timestamp is over for it, bro. You can't say that's fake, bro. That's a time.
You talking about
No.
Yeah,
you talking about right there? Yeah.
It got the date, the time, and that's what I'm saying. And it tell you where you can get the paperwork from, bro. You can't fake that, bro. Come on.
Yeah, look, I want them to go look it up for themselves.
But you know what? It's people out here that know. People out there know it's true, and they choose to go with because of Juvie, and that's the only how he got into the algorithm is because of Juvie.
Right.
Other than that, people would really not mess with him on the strength that they know he did that. But because Juvie has passed away and White and Melly's case is so large, they're gonna gravitate towards him.
Right.
The mom needs to get up there and be the representative of that family because he's not a good spokesman. Because that's what people are now starting. If you notice, people are starting to drop off. He's not getting the views because now it's out there. It's starting to circulate. People are not looking at him like that. I promise you.
Bro, listen, I had people that I know from down there. They hit me up after the shit hit. They say, bro, we thought you knew. They say, like they was on me. They was like, we thought you knew. They was like, everybody down here knows. They said that him and his baby mama had got on Facebook and they got into an argument, and she called him a pedo on Facebook. Yeah. They was, bro. Once the shit hit the fan, it was so many people hitting me up from down there saying, bro, we thought you knew, bro. Because everybody down here knows. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But, and the thing is, they use it. I hate the fact to say this. They are using Juvy'S death as a money cow. I hate to say that. That is what he's using this death as a money cow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that I just hate. You know, both of their deaths. I hate to say this, but both of their family is not a sympathy thing because even during the trial, I don't think Spoon went to the trial one time. I believe every time he went on, he was talking about I was at work and he got the information from his son's mother. I don't believe he went to the trial one time.
Right.
And if I'm wrong, somebody prove me wrong. Because every time he went on live or whatever he spoke on, it was secondhand information. It was never firsthand information.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he went to one at all.
Now, if you so love your son, you ain't been the one. You ain't go to one day of his trial, his murder trial. I don't get that.
I want y'all to look at this charge too. Count one: SSU battery on a child familiar. That means family member or custodial authority. Do y'all see that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's one of the first things I seen when I read it when you posted up there. Because before we even had a conversation about it, or you even brought it, you recently brought it up. I was going through your old stuff up there because I had added them because I was like, oh, he messed with Juvy's father, so I added him. Even went over there and showed him love. But then a couple of days later, I seen that you posted this. I was just like, I went ahead and unfollowed them, and they didn't go back over there since.
Yeah, man, I got children, bro. Look, bro, that man would have shot somebody and murdered somebody. I probably would have still rocked with him, bro. But I can't rock with you on this hill game. I can't, bro. I can't, bro. I can't. I don't agree with it. I'm never gonna agree with it. No, no. You know.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna say this, and it might sound wrong or whatever, but I am gonna say this. For him to be like, oh, he need to rot in jail and this, that, the other, they looking for a technical. You doing the same thing. You should have rot in the jail cell for doing what you did to your daughter, and you got off on a technicality. You did not get off because you was innocent.
Right. That's all I'm saying. That's why I guess people expected me to be like, juvenile. No, I still feel the same way. I feel like them boys they need justice too because they was murdered. Like I still feel the same way. I just took the daddy out of the equation. You feel me? Fuck it. You know what I mean? You know?
Hey,
Marita, you want to know something?
Every time he used Juvy's name to
What you say, Dre?
I just peeped something else on this
paperwork
that he can't fight. You know what I'm saying? Like for people to say it's fake. Y'all do know what the IRCSO is, right?
What else?
You know what the IRCSO is?
No.
Indian
The
Indian
original.
River Child Services.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
Indian River Child Services Office.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't know
look at
that either.
I just looked it up. I just looked it up. I said Florida IRCSO, and that's what popped up. Indian
Right.
River Child Service Office. So
Right.
you can't fake no child service paperwork. You can't fake no juvenile paperwork. I don't know where people might think that it's where you can fake it or you can't fake that. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't even let you pull up. You know what I'm saying? Juvenile paperwork like that. So you
They
definitely
can.
can't fake it.
I just want them to go look it up for themselves because it's right there. It's right on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't take
See,
my word for
they
it.
could pull it up because he wasn't a juvenile. Now I'm surprised they
Exactly.
put her name in there.
No, they didn't put a name.
They put her
They just put
Yeah,
LL. They just put LL.
their LL, yeah, because they gotta take the juvenile name out because he was an adult.
Yeah.
It's public knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
but that's a child service agency number right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a child service agency number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Indian River
Yeah.
Child Service Office.
Yeah.
So you can't fake that, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
So even if people can't find the paperwork, you know what I'm saying? Like if you look up that child service number right there, it won't pop up, but it'll show that it's an actual case. That it actually was a case.
Yeah.
It won't give you no information about it, but it'll actually pop up and show you it's a case.
Look, they go to age right there too, y'all. A child 12 years old of age or older, but less than 18 years of age, engaged in what constitutes as sexual battery with a child that violates Florida state statute. I'm telling you, man. That's the only reason why we fell out, y'all. There's nothing else to it. You know what I mean? We was cool until then. You know, he didn't stop fucking with me. I had to disassociate myself with someone who would do such a thing to a child. That's just all it was, y'all. It's just all it
And you
was.
supposed to. If you on this, you are first of all, you on the internet, you spreading the word, and for you to have that type of information and not speak on it, you will be just as guilty as him. So you did
Exactly.
the right thing. You did the
Exactly.
right thing.
I'ma look my daughter in the I'ma look my daughter in the eye, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like, no, bro. No, bro. Hell no. Hell
Because if
no.
you wouldn't have brought it out, if you wouldn't have spoke on it, and somebody else would have got, because believe me, everybody on this internet, believe me, people are doing their research on everybody. If they got your name or they got a little bit of information, they're gonna research. And as soon as they come out with the information, they're gonna attach your name to it. They're gonna be like,
Exactly.
Marita had to know about it, and he didn't
Exactly.
tell. You would have been just as at fault as he was.
Exactly.
So
Thank
you
you.
did the right thing.
Thank you, Miss Philly. That's exactly what it was. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly
Yes.
what it was.
You did the right thing. Nobody can fault you for it. And anybody who say you hating this, they ain't even worth talking to. You know what I'm saying? Because if
Right.
it was your child, just like Juvie passed away on bad circumstances, if it was their children, they would want somebody to stand up for them too.
Right. You know, like that's what I'm saying. Like, man, I'm sorry.
One kid ain't better than the other.
I
His
look at
daughter deserves just as much justice as Juvie do.
I looked at it like it was a test for me. I look at it like it was God saying, Marita boy, because you know one thing about me, I always stood on a certain type of principles when I got on this YouTube and presented myself to you guys. And I felt like it was God, like it was a test. It was like, okay, let's see if you really gonna stand up for your principles, or are you gonna just sweep this shit under the rug and you gonna just try to stay cool with him because y'all can blow up on YouTube because he's Juvy'S father and this and that. And no, I passed the test. You got me fucked up. Damn all the clicks, likes, views, and all of that. This supersedes all of that. You feel me?
It does. It does. That's why I listen to you. There's only a few of you guys that I listen to on this internet. I listen to you, Mickey Truth. That's my baby.
Yes.
Music. I listen to him, and I listen to Hollywood Next. Y'all
Right.
are the ones, because y'all, it seems like y'all are so genuine, and
Right.
you got to have passion with this. You
Yeah.
can't just get on here, because a lot of people get on here, it's just for the money. They don't
Right.
care whether they giving false information or not, or they don't care who toes they step on. But you guys seems like y'all are in it because y'all want people to really know what's going on, and y'all not adding or subtracting, and y'all not begging. And I
Right.
like that too, because if
Right.
somebody give you something, they give it because they want to, not
Right.
you put a price tag on your information. If that's the case, keep your damn information. I don't want it.
Right, man. And shout out to Music 101 and shout out to Mickey Truth. That's crazy because You know, we're a team now. You know what I'm saying? Like
I know. I follow y'all on Fridays. I'm right there in the chat, honey.
yeah. So y'all go subscribe to their channel, man. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Mickey she's a sweetheart, man. I'm telling you, Mickey worked hard as hell behind the scenes to get y'all that content that she gets y'all. That lady is forever reading over through cases, not just one, not just two. She be reading 10 cases at one time to bring y'all different content. You know what I'm saying? And she always bring the paperwork to back up what she's saying. You know.
I found her on before we got her over the hump to get her monetized. When she was on just say no to Skull.
Oh
She
yeah,
started out right there. That's where I found Mickey Truth, and I've been following Mickey Truth forever since she
yeah,
started. I've been right there with her. I'm one of her day ones.
yeah.
I
Shout
ain't
out
gonna
to
lie.
Skull too.
My first time ever hearing her was because Clubhouse.
Yeah, she was on Clubhouse with Wack 100 for
But
a
see,
while.
and I like the fact that she stood her grounds with Wack too, because
Yeah,
Wack got mad at her, and I don't like how he tried to body shame her. No, I can't stand Wack 100. I
yeah,
can't stand her.
yeah,
But she passed the test too. She
yeah,
passed the test too. She did
yeah,
not. She did not, regardless of what. She did not. She didn't bend. I give it
yeah.
to her.
And I ain't gonna lie, I felt the way. I felt the way when I heard how Wack was speaking to her as well. I ain't gonna lie, I felt the way about that. You know. But she handled her
Yeah,
business, though. I felt the way.
she
You know.
did.
She stood on business though. To be real with you, she
Yeah,
stood on
She
business.
did. She did.
yeah. Hey y'all, but I'm
Sometimes all money ain't good money.
right. Hey y'all, but I'm gonna end this live. I gotta go to work in a little bit, man. It's been real. I got another hour or so of interview. We'll listen to that tomorrow and see what else he says in that, because it was some more. I think on this next one, this is when he talks about that Juvie brother and Track was almost about to get in a fight. I think Track had a gun on him and all of this type of stuff too. So y'all lay around for that one. We're gonna go over that one tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Finley.
Okay.
Shout out to T Sweezy. T Sweezy, I'm gonna holler at you on Instagram when we get done with the Seal Gang. Shout out to my boy Dre 6100. Hey, look, y'all lay around for it. Dre finna crank up on this YouTube thing, man. I know y'all like listening to Dre. He's a very knowledgeable guy, and we gonna support him as soon as he get that cracking. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. Y'all just lay around for it. I want y'all to get ready to subscribe to this channel. So you know we trying to get him like 1,000 subscribers in one day. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
So when you
Salute.
starting?
Appreciate it.
When are you
Dre,
starting?
Hopefully then this week I got a mic that's supposed to be here on Friday. So hopefully once the mic get here, I'll be able to go ahead and rip and run. Because right now I'm just doing everything off my desktop computer. So I want to at least get a mic and some other stuff just to make sure that my audio and everything right before I get started.
Okay, well, I'll be at first. I will support.
right. Let me get these shots out. Shout out to Audio Crack 22. Shout out to Unspoken Crime Mystery, Unspoken Crime Murders. That's my guy. He got 2 channels. Shout out to Mickey Truth. Go subscribe to her channel. Shout out to Flyboy Michael Foe. Shout out to Nephew for Real. Shout out to Silk Foster Jr. Shout out to Nay Said It. Shout out to Trigger Man. Tell him goddamn me. Go subscribe to Trigger Man channel. Shout out to Chick 1000, aka the Chick 1K. Shout out to my girl Tanel Bowens, man. Shout out to my guy Joel. Shout out to Presto Kenny. Shout out to KL1K. Shout out to Boredom and Clicks. Y'all go subscribe to her channel, man. Let me tell y'all something. Boredom, I don't know if she know this or whatever, but Boredom is gonna be good in this YouTube thing, man. I'm telling you, I got a feeling, I got a vibe. I like what she going with her channel. I like what she doing. Y'all go subscribe to Boredom channel. She's very thorough, and I don't even know if she knows how good she is at this point, but I can see the potential in what she's doing. So y'all go subscribe to Boredom and Clicks, man. Please do that for me. Who else? Shout out to Cam the Hopper, appreciate you. Shout out to FL Traffic. Shout out to SLK Slum Like Clout TV, Inglewood in the building. Shout out to Pooh Black. Shout out to Lil Kel Truth Movement. I ain't seen my guy Lil Kel in a minute, but I'm still gonna give my guy a shout out because I rock with Lil Kel. Shout out to Johnson State. Shout out to T-Dub. Shout out to Kenny. Shout out to Haley. Shout out to Megan. Shout out to Ashley. Appreciate you, gang. Ashley, that's home team right there. I rock with Ashley. That's my girl there, y'all. Who else? I'm going through the chat. That's why I appreciate when you guys leave comments in the chat. That way I know who was rocking with us and I can go back through them and give y'all shots out. Because I really enjoy getting y'all shots out, man. I know y'all do. You know, shout out to Raw Nature, my boy from Estonia. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to CC Flow Grown. Appreciate you, CC. That's Fort Pierce there, if I ain't mistaken. Avenue D, appreciate you. Shout out to my boy King Morado. Shout out to Mondo. Shout out to King Pix. I ain't seen my boy in a while, but I know he's still in the cut. Shout out to Shite. Shout out to Poultry 2000. I appreciate you. Shout out to Apex Tracks. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. Long live Sammy Lee. Rest in heaven to Sammy Lee. Who else? Shout out to my girl Eve, y'all. That's my girl there, man. I'll be always happy when Eve slide through, man. Shout out to Ursula Amos. Shout out to Tamara Jackson, aka Peanut. I ain't seen you in a while, Peanut, but I'm gonna speak you up, girl. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Plantation. Who else? I already said music. Y'all go subscribe to my boy Music 101 channel. Hey man, go subscribe to Ice Bees, the Iceberg channel too, man. Iceberg Watkins, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to King AK-47, man. That's my guy too, man. Me and King AK-47 had a little rough patch, but man, that's my guy, man. AK hit me up in the DMs the other day on Instagram, man. We talked about 30 minutes, man. You know what I'm saying? FaceTime talk for 30 minutes. So I appreciate the support, AK, and y'all go subscribe to King AK-47 channel too, man. Shout out to K. Shout out to Kyrie. Shout out to you, Teddy. Shout out to Kentucky Shannon TV. Shout out to Slime Life Max. Who else? I see a couple of y'all. Shout out to Roosevelt Thomas. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Paradox True. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no hate in my blood, man. All y'all get
You ain't
shot out.
shout me out.
I didn't shout you out. T Sweezy, didn't I?
Nah.
Shout out to T Sweezy. Shout out to T Sweezy.
Dre, you still ain't put it to my channel, man. What happened?
We finna rock
No,
out.
I just bro. Now, I just asked you what your IG was. What's your IG?
Oh, it's my name. It's I put it in the private chat. It's T Sweezy, double E, triple E. I gotta. I'm gonna change my name. I'm gonna change my name to make it like a. Hold on. You got Instagram?
Yeah, I'm about to hit your IG.
Yeah, that way we can communicate. I'm gonna see my IG right now. Right here.
Border, I need your IG too, Border. We might need to do a show together or something, Border.
Yeah, I need Border information too.
Boredom. Put your IG in the chat too, Boredom. Shout out to Randy. Shout out to Damon Franklin. Who else? It was somebody else I had just seen, man. But yeah, I'm gonna hit you up soon. I get off this live, Sweezy. We gonna get into it.
Oh, for sure, Marita. Please teach me how to work StreamYard.
Oh yeah, I got you. I taught Spoon. I showed Spoon. I show you too, bro. It ain't no thing. It ain't no thing.
You got to show me too, my brother. You got to show me.
You know, I got y'all, bro. I got y'all. I got you. Promise you. I can walk you through it real quick. And Music 101 did the same thing for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to pay stuff forward. You know what I'm saying? Listen, even though let's say I'm blogging, right? Y'all just starting out. Who's to say that y'all won't like be some of the biggest people ever on YouTube? You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just and that's why I like to do shit like that, because you never know what some of these people gonna be or where they gonna go. You see what I'm saying? And then you create a relationship with these people. You feel what I'm saying? And it's a genuine relationship, man. You never know. You feel what I'm saying? So, man, hell yeah, I'm rocking with y'all. Hell yeah, I'll show y'all. Shout out CF. Nelly, appreciate you. So yeah, just hit me on the DM. Shout out to Real Supreme Justice. Shout out to Anonymous Ones. Y'all go subscribe to my boy channel, man. He got a whole new channel, man. Anonymous One helped me a lot. If y'all want some artwork like logos or banners, here Anonymous One designed and made my logo for me. That's up in the right hand corner, and he also made my banner for me. And he did that out of love, man. So I'm gonna always support him. You know what I'm saying? Because he showed genuine love, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something. When y'all run into people in your life that legitimately are there and they help you and they good people, bro, try your best to keep them people around. You know what I'm saying? Try your best to do right by them people. Don't use them people and support them people and reciprocate the energy that they giving you, that positive energy, that support. You know what I'm saying? Try to reciprocate that, because those type of people are few and far in between in this life, man. I'm telling you this, man. But like, share this video. Any content creators that want to use this video, feel free to use the video. Make your own videos on it. Make your own shorts on it. Just give me a shout out. I will never strike your channel. It's not that serious. I'm not that type of person. You know what I'm saying? We all in this content creator space. You know what I'm saying? So y'all free to use the content. You know what I'm saying? All I ask is just a little, hey, shout out to Marita, boy. And that's it. And continue to do y'all thing, man. Like, share, comment to this video. T-Sweez, I'm finna hit you up as soon as I get off this live.
That's good. Tap in. Yeah.
Shout out also to my guy, Silk Foster Jr. Y'all go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Y'all go subscribe to his Instagram. My boy got a mean podcast out of Texas, man. And when I tell you my boy doing his thing, man, y'all go subscribe, man. I'm going to get out of here, Dre. Salute.